Ladies and gents, this is the moment you waited for. Welcome to another episode of the Council of Six, a weekly in Dungeons & Dragons campaign fraught with all the drama and peril that will take your breath and steal your mind. My name is G.A. Lungaro, your DM for the night, and our current campaign is a story loosely based on my fantasy novel, Souls of Magic's Dawn, a homebrew built on D&D Beyond and played on the VTT of Foundry. During the stream, we won't be responding to your comments while we are in play, as to remain immersed in the story, but please still engage and comment as we go along. At certain points, we may try to go through the comments and interact with you all, because at the end of the day, we are presenting this for your enjoyment. But without any further ado, are you ready to leave all that's real behind? Because there's something breaking at the brick of every wall that's holding all that you know. So tell me, do you want to go to the Council of Six?
On air. Whoa. Oh, that's cool. At the top, it says on air.
Where does it say on air?
At the very top of my screen. Yeah, the very top of the screen. There's a little red box that says on air.
Amazing.
What screen are you talking about?
Video.
Are you talking about video? Oh, really? Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
So it tells you when you're streaming. Oh, that's neat. That's a neat new little update.
Yeah, it says on air.
It's been on there since we played with Yellow.
Has it?
Oh,
I never even noticed it.
I noticed it.
Well, I mean, I guess I should say I really don't, because other than the 5 episodes we did as Spelljammers, I'm always the director. I'm never just a participant.
Never just a player.
Yeah. Well, there you go. If you guys keep an eye on that, you know when we're live. Well, wait, hold on. It said on. It should have been saying on air the whole time then, because we were streaming.
No, it just says on air after you.
How does it know? How does it know I switched scenes? Maybe because your cams weren't on. Okay, I think I know why. In the intro, your cams aren't on there, and on this scene, your cams are. So it detected it. Okay, there we go. Well, there you go. There you go, guys. I don't have to warn you anymore. Just look at the top of your screen. When you see that on, you know we're live. You know we're ready to go.
That's never gonna work, and I know you. I never remember the conversation we had about 4 minutes ago, but.
That was tentacle sex. I don't know what we have a different conversation.
Yeah, it was the beginning. It was the beginning of that conversation.
Being a whore.
Yeah.
In a roundabout way, it all comes back to tentacles.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
Yeah. So unfortunately, Chris, also on top of his other medical problems, got COVID. So
so bad.
he won't be joining us tonight. So get well, Chris.
But
we will continue on.
Let Austin pilot his character again.
Oh yeah, that's yeah. I didn't change it. He still has control over him. So let me start the music for this, because I got a little different music for our start screen here.
Ooh.
For a loading screen. So yeah. I mean, it's not that hard, I think, to remember where you guys left off. Where'd you guys leave off?
We got absolutely blindsided by some displacer beasts after a rousing breakfast.
Yeah, we're in the middle of a counter, right?
Can I clarify that?
Oh,
Barrick got completely blindsided about 3 times. 2 of them in the middle of the fight. Callie didn't. She knew they're out there. She just decided breakfast was more important than telling anybody.
No. It's bad GMing. You rushed me.
I did not.
You did.
I did not. Do we need to
highlight?
We do not have to have this conversation again.
Do we need to replay the 5 or so minutes of role play between Turnick and Callie about sausages?
We need to kick some displacer beasts.
Like you would think while you're eating sausages. Oh, by the way, Turnick, I saw some weird shit crawling. Oh, this is good sausage. There's some weird shit in the jungle. It didn't happen.
Okay, this is only episode 7. I'm still learning how to play with you buggers, okay?
Oh, you think this is a new person thing? They all do this shit. It's not just you. This is...
Now that you mentioned there's a lot of instances where it's like, oh, hey, we should probably have talked about this. Oh, we never spoke about this at all.
Okay.
Right.
No,
that's right. This is not picking on the new people. This is what everyone kind of does. So yeah, you guys are fighting some displacer beasts, and they keep just popping up. They just keep popping up.
They need to stop.
You guys did repair the boats the night before. You guys did repair the boats the night before, so that was a good thing.
Yeah, but those are land. Those are not land vehicles, and we're not, traveling in the water at this time.
Yes, right. Right now you're on the land.
And I need to kill some shit.
Okay, let's do it.
All right, so this is where we're at. Was in the middle of the encounter with the displacer beast, and we were back at the top. Oh yes, I cannot forget. 2 of my displacer beasts get to go because they completely missed their turns because they were not in the encounter.
I don't know what happened to the encounter. It's not on the sheet
It's there.
anymore.
It's there. You just gotta if you right click on the encounter icon, babe, and it'll open it up as the pop up box.
Oh yeah, see, mine doesn't say anything. I don't know if it's because
I'm still on the title screen. It says game paused.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't activate it. Oh, sorry. Hold on. I just switched it and I didn't activate it. I didn't activate it. It's my bad. It's my bad.
Unbelievable.
Here we go.
Okay.
I think we should maybe just note for a final point before we
There it
start
is.
that we saw Turnic for once come out with some veracity and tenacity with the primal savagery.
Yeah, he did.
I didn't mean for that to rhyme as much as it
There was
did,
claws and teeth that grew, and it was pretty savage. All right, so
Oh yay! There we go.
These beasts are basically going to take 2 turns each. The first and the third. Well, the first is going to take his 2 turns now. He's going to take his turn that he missed plus the turn now. Then it'll be Barrick's turn. Oh no, hold on. He's going to make turn he missed plus the turn he did now, and the displacer beast in the encounter under Barrick is going to take his turn that he missed. Then it'll be Barrick's turn, and then the displacer beast under him will take his actual turn for the round.
Sure.
So that's how we're going to do it. So the one that missed his turn is definitely going to go after this wolf. So he's going to tentacle. Oh, he's got advantage too. Oh yeah. So this reminder. So we have the icons on. So the ones that had a little white icon next to them, those are the ones that have their displacement off until their next turn. So they don't have you guys don't have the disadvantage on it. So that's basically 3 of the 4, except the one that's going to attack now. It doesn't have a displacement off. But it is flanky, so it's going to do it at advantage. And it hits. Bye-bye, Wolfie.
Darn. He had a good short life.
Yeah. He's not happy with these wolves, so he's going to go after the other one with his next turn. And it hits. Now he takes his actual turn for a round, and he's gonna just keep beating on his wolf. That wolf's dead. And now the third displacer beast that misses turn is gonna take his. Which let me move up to him first. Doot.
My turn.
And he's gonna go after. It's gonna be your turn in a moment. He's gonna go after. He has advantage. He's gonna go after Barrick with his tentacles. Net 20.
Oh jeez.
No, that's gonna be a use of damage.
All right, so we will reroll.
Yeah.
Advantage. Do it again. Damn, only a 17. Fuck. That's okay. Still hits though.
That's fine. It's not a nat 20.
I just don't want that crit, goddammit. All right, and he's going to lash out again.
That's okay. He can hit me.
Okay, and now it is Barrick's turn.
Okay. This is fine. Everything is fine.
Mhm.
1 second. Okay. So Barrick is going to start by attacking the displacer beast that is in between him and Turnic with his hammer. That'll be with advantage because flanking.
Yep.
It would be 11 damage. That's brutal. I think just because I want no, I'm gonna attack him again.
Do it.
Do it. Well, good thing that was with advantage. That was somewhat better. Okay, and is going to... I'm going to use my fire rune.
Okay.
Oh, I have to find it in here. Fire rune. Why can't I use it? We had a long rest. It would have reset.
Just if it's not there, let me take a look at your sheet here. Features, Fire Rune. Yeah, it shows 0 1 for some reason. Just go ahead and add a 1 to the use and use it. Since you had a long rest. You didn't use it at the beginning of this battle?
No, I used my Cloud Rune. Oh, no, I did use my... I did use it in the first turn. I'm just kidding. Yeah, then in that case, I'm going to use Second Wind for my bonus action and roll some healing. Fucking wonderful 12 points of healing. And that'll be my turn.
Okay. So this displacer beast is going to go... Kya. And then... Kya. And go after Turnic. Advantage. So tentacle whips out at you, Turnic. Just a weird looking tentacle with teeth and spikes, and just smacks you upside the head. Concentration.
I appreciate that.
Oh, you don't even need that anymore, right? Your beasts are gone anyway. Isn't that what the concentration was for?
I was about to... Yeah.
Yeah, the time's up is not working the way it should, so we will remove that concentration.
My forge is having issues at the moment.
There we go.
Oh.
I took it off anyway. It's okay. All right, so then he's going to lash out at you with another tentacle. As you notice, there's like little bits of blood and a little bit of gore from your scales hanging from it as it comes down to you again for another swipe. And that's the end of his turn. Okay, why did a dodge come off? I used that icon for it, and it decided to take it off. So I guess it wants me to use a different icon, so we won't use that one. So we will just say it is this one again. We'll use that icon. Because he still has his displacement off until the end of his next turn. Alright, and he's gonna go after Hope. Oh no!
Did you hit?
I hit you, yeah.
Okay, so then I'm going to.
And he fails. And he's dead. So what happened, Hope? Tell us what happened.
So what do you do? Take a slice or bite at me?
Oh, it was the tentacles. Those tentacles that have like the teeth and stuff on it. He just came and hit you with his tentacles that are coming out of his back.
As soon as I saw him aiming at me, I like look him straight in the eye. I pull up my hand, and the fire just comes as he's hitting me. Golfs and fire.
He burns up. Just his charred remains laying between the trees. And whose turn is it next? There we go. Ken with the damn thing coming off. Let me put an effect on him, so you guys know which one of these. Okay. All right. So this guy is let's go after the guy who looks the most hurt. Which is, who is it?
Naturally.
Who looks the most hurt? By 3 hit points. It's Barrick. So he's going to come after you. Tentacle. Thwap.
I just got to get him to re-roll it.
Okay. Do it again.
God damn it. It's fine.
And gonna go again. Oh, he missed. Bastard. That is the end of his turn.
Yeah, I wasn't worried or anything.
So 8 hit points. That was fine.
We're Gucci. Everything's all good.
Kelly.
Indeed. So, two of the okay. So one of the meteors that's flying around Callie is gonna shoot into this guy.
Okay. Does it allow you to roll for damage again for it?
I should. Let me look at what it says.
What was the name of the spell again, by the way?
It is called Melf's
Minute. You're right. Okay.
Meteors.
Yeah, if you go into spell, I think you could just roll the damage button. If you open up the spell, there's a damage button. Try clicking that. I believe that will let you roll the damage again.
Default, or what is... Is that situational bonus? I don't know. Okay.
What were you? For
And
what?
No, I'm just looking at the buttons. Okay. I don't know if it's supposed to be 2d6. Let me look.
2d6 fire.
Let me look at the spell description since. Let's think that's right. It doesn't. This one it doesn't bump them up. It's just
Creature takes 2d6
2d4.
fire. Oh, on a failed save. I have to. Oh, it didn't make me do the failed save throw. So I gotta do the dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Oh,
but he does have his avoidance, which allows him to, if he succeeds, he takes no damage, and only half if it fails.
Okay.
So let's do his dex saving throw. So he fails, so he only takes half the damage.
Okay. And
So let's put 4 back on there.
And then a second one is gonna smash into it. So.
You know what I think you could do, actually?
What?
It'll probably be easier if you maybe try casting a spell, don't consume the resource, and that should maybe prompt the saving throw. Just uncheck consume resource so it doesn't use your spell slots or anything.
Let me see if I can. All right, let's try it. But you already sure. And then don't it won't. Well. Okay, let's see.
Yep, there we go. I rolled.
Okay.
Okay.
So that was my bonus action. And then she's going to point at that same beast. And
He's actually got to get those 2 back because he succeeded, so it doesn't hurt him.
okay. And a bolt of green fire is going to shoot out from her hand.
I just need to check how this meteorite works. Because that I believe, does doing the action, I think that costs an action to do it.
It should be a bonus action. It gets to.
That's what I'm reading it to make sure to see if it's a bonus action to throw it. Because that's not casting the spell again, it's just throwing what's already out there.
Sure.
It says and as a bonus action on each of your turns thereafter.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, there you go.
Okay. Maybe I have to target it again.
Oh, he's targeted.
Okay. I have a very tiny screen, so this takes me a minute. I'm sorry.
Sure, no problem.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, I'm trying to roll it, but it doesn't want to roll. Maybe I do just. Did that do it?
It's showing up in the chat log.
It is.
Yeah, and it does show Displacer Beast, but I'm not sure why. Is it? Let's see. You hurl a modifier creature.
How
make a
many
ranged
times
spell
did
attack.
I do that? Okay. Good lord.
It did twice, but 3 times. But it's not making the ranged spell attack. Are you clicking the? Are you clicking the die?
Yeah.
And it's because usually it pops up a description like that when you're just like clicking on it, not the die.
Okay. Not on the die. Well, I'll try again.
The icon next to it. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I am clicking on the die. What did it do?
No, it's still doing that.
It's doing
Stupid.
thing. Okay, so then I'll click on the standard roll underneath the thing.
But also you have to pick the level. What level are you casting it at?
Yeah, it's not letting me do that. I wonder if it's. I don't know why.
Let me try.
I mean, it's a cantrip. So
Yeah, I
should
know.
Be able to attack. Maybe I go from attack.
See, the attack roll pops up for me when I do it. So let me do it. Let me watch
Okay,
this.
well,
Let me do it. Let me do
superior.
it. Yeah, see? It worked.
Oh wait. Okay. If I click that. Oh, there we go. If I click that.
Yeah, there you go. And you get a nat 20 for your efforts.
Okay, so then I do critical hit damage, but then my staff does stuff too, if I recollect.
Oh yeah, you should have typed that in the thing. I don't think because it didn't. The staff isn't working the way it's supposed to. So just go ahead and roll the. Was it 1d8 radiant? Is that what it was?
I don't remember. Is it in the item description?
Yeah, it's in the item description.
Okay, let's go to inventory, and let's go to my fancy staff of the ivory claw. Whenever you get a critical hit,
3d6 radiant damage.
3d6 radiant damage.
What?
It's a really good. It's a really good staff, y'all.
That's if she gets a crit. That's if she gets a crit.
Yeah.
It's not all the time.
All right, so 12 extra damage.
All right. 1 second here.
And yeah, that's gonna end my turn, which I guess I can do that.
Come on, give me one moment. I got something here to. Since it didn't calculate automatically, I have to calculate this. So give me 1 second.
Sure.
Okay, so you did. Come on. Okay, 12. As it hits, the light does more damage than you thought because it is vulnerable to radiant. Yeah. So you see it just explode in this ball of light and disappear.
Hope. Bring the light. These creatures.
Before
darkness.
Hope takes her turn, Barrick, while you're bleeding, you see these 2 tabaxi come running out of the jungle. And they begin swinging at the displacer beast.
Oh, thank God. I was so mad at you for a hot second there. It's like, come on.
Valid.
Yeah, absolutely.
We got rid of a few. We're getting more.
I thought.
It's like 4 more displacer beasts
I mean-
come out.
No, roll a perception check.
Sounds like a lot of things to kill us all.
Parrot's gonna die.
And you see these 2 tabaxi just... Their swords are glowing with the same kind of radiant damage that Kaylee's staff just did. And you see them just wailing on this displacer beast and just destroy it.
Jesus.
They're weak to radiant. No one figured it out until now.
Well, yeah, we figured it out. It just took
Figured it
some
out.
practice.
Until now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Hope.
it takes a little fishing to catch something.
Oh, you notice their swords, by the way, both of them. They're these crystal swords, just glowing with radiant light.
Crystal, like crystal rapiers.
Exactly. Yes.
Oh my God, crystal rapiers are amazing.
I don't know what that does.
Sounds beautiful.
It is.
I'm just going. Is he injured at all? Nope, he's not injured at all. Okay, so I'm just gonna go over to. Let's do this. I'm gonna go over to this one. I don't have it ready.
I'm still laughing at Barrick, like, oh my God, another one is coming at me. Oh, I have 8 hit points, motherfucker.
Okay, I'm gonna do inflict wounds on him. I'm gonna touch him anywhere I can. I don't know his legs, his tentacles. I don't care what I get my hands on. I'm just gonna get my hands on something.
Yeah, you are.
You're petting the kitty. You're petting the kitty.
I'm gonna pet him with lots and lots of pain.
It's a very dangerous pet.
Yeah, he doesn't want to be touched by me at all. So let's attack this guy. Let's see how my rolls do. Let's see if I can get a decent roll to hit him. Yes,
Bam.
it hits. I don't know what you did here, but that's not right.
It's a lot of dice. Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, that was a 6d10 necrotic.
Yeah.
The fuck? Let me look at your inflict
That would
wounds
have
here.
been 4th level?
Yes, correct.
That'd be a 4th level, I believe.
It was a 4th level.
Yeah, that sounds right then.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
That's right.
So why are you saying I did something wrong here? I didn't do anything wrong. I don't know what you
No,
did
I
here,
was
but that's not right.
Trying to
It is right.
figure out how what this thing is. Okay, I see it now. Okay. So, and then let's see, I go with that 30. I'm gonna back up here. Okay,
So it gets opportunity attack on you.
that's fine. Do I need to get closer?
No, he has range, so he can hit you.
Okay.
But it missed.
Okay.
Okay.
Telos.
Yes, I just looking at all of my stuff to see what we can do here. Because I don't know what the range of a lot of the things that are. Okay. How far is he? He's like 45 feet. What does Talos want to do here?
Does he have anything right in it? I don't have anything. All my stuff is all necrotic.
Ooh, that's a good question, actually. I don't think.
All my stuff's necrotic. I don't have any radiant damage since I'm death.
Kelly's like, what kind of a cleric doesn't have radiant damage?
Since I'm death.
Clearly, you're the first death cleric she's ever encountered in her 422 years.
Yeah, the cleric doesn't get radiant.
Ooh, that is. Oh no, never mind. I'm not gonna do that one. That's also psychic damage. Okay. Man.
You can do a lot of damage though.
I
Or
think
you could heal your poor friend Barrack over there as well.
Yeah, I can heal, but I was trying to get rid of this.
Lyric, my best friend.
I think she means Telos.
I love you. I love you. I love you so much. We can't be here without you. We cannot. We just cannot be here without you.
I can imagine when Chris gets back, he's like, I don't know why I liked you so much. I'm over it.
Well, too bad.
Like me now, right now.
Okay, we're just gonna do a cure wounds at 3rd level on Barik Forge Cleaver. I don't know why it gives the option to roll critically for that, but
right.
Yeah, because it's like the standard template.
Oh, you feel so good now.
I don't know that there's a whole lot that he can do as a bonus action.
He can inspire people.
No, it is a action.
Is it really?
Spell.
It sure is.
I mean, more healing. I think there's stuff with the loot you can do as bonus actions, I think, possibly.
There is, yes.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
But I don't think any of them are going to help you here right now.
He's gonna do a healing word on Turnic. No, just kidding. You do it on Barrack.
Because fuck them short rests. They're not needed. Just use up your spell slots.
This healing word is a 60-foot range. Oh, whoops! I clicked on the wrong one. We'll do a 2nd level cure wounds or healing word on Turnic. Wow.
Yeah.
Incredible.
So 5 points.
Incredible 5 points. What a wonderful roll.
You rolled snake eyes there, buddy. Just
yeah, trust me, I fucking saw it. I was there for it, Lunga. Don't worry.
Turnic.
I'm gonna just touch myself and yeah. Oh, come on.
Sorry, one more time.
You heard what I said.
No, we need
Why did I not
repeats.
target
We need
myself?
repeats.
I did hear what you said.
We need repeats on that one.
You feel me?
'Cause he's feeling himself.
When I think
Is there a reason why I
I touch
cannot forget
myself.
the usual way?
What was
He
that?
made himself.
Oh my gosh.
You make yourself feel better.
For some reason the double click for my targeting myself won't work. What's the...
Oh, I don't know. I never knew. I never double. I always tell everyone to alt click anyway, so I don't know. Just alt click
Yeah,
yourself.
just all click yourself.
Alt click? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, there we
I
go.
mean, somebody should definitely.
For
make
some
a
reason,
song.
double clicking is my instinct.
Double clicking opens up your character sheet.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to clicking the other one. Right clicking. The double clicking the right.
Just touch yourself, goddammit, Turnic.
All over, not just one
Oh.
spot.
It's important.
This is what we get for starting the night off with talking about tentacle sex.
Everybody's mind's in the gutter now.
This was literally Turnic rolling his eyes at Talos'
All right.
pathetic attempt after he just gave like Barrick 20 plus points of hit points, and then he gives Turnic 5, and Turnic's like, really?
Dying.
Barrick, feeling a little more rejuvenated? Oh, just out of range for his advantage, sorry. And he does have his displacement back.
After I hit him,
don't care. So it's disadvantage?
Oh yeah, you did.
I just hit him.
You did, yeah, you did hit this one, so no, he doesn't have
Yeah,
his
he's been
displacement.
beat up.
I retracted. Relax.
Doesn't matter. Swing away.
Swing away, swing away, swing away.
These are the rolls that we need. They're 14 and... Can I use... Oh, that's an action. And I already used... Oh, that's also an action. Is that con mod +2? No. That's not as efficient as I wanted it to be. Yeah, I think that's going to be... That's going to be my turn. That's about all I can do.
Okay. Displacer Beast disengages. You see it tentacles go back as it starts whimpering, and it runs off into the jungle.
Gosh, should have
Quickly
done that
hides.
earlier. The fuck.
How
Hides.
far away
Huh?
is that? How far away is it? The distance from where he just ran. How far can he run in a turn?
So you want to know his stat block? Is that what you're asking me?
I want to know how far the fucker is away.
He can run
right now.
Oh, as far as you from me right now, oh, there you have this handy dandy little ruler tool that you could use, that you can measure.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. 2 meteors are gonna chase that fucker out into the forest.
Wouldn't it have to be your turn for that to happen?
Oh
yeah, it's on. Oh yeah, it is. It is. No, it is. It is. I mean, technically, it's the end of combat, but I'll let you get your meteors in.
Thank you. All right. There's that. Okay.
No respect for wildlife.
They started it.
They're wildlife.
They started it.
They're doing what's in their nature.
Yeah, well, they fucking started it
Just
longer. I don't know
wildlife.
Do
what
I
to
look
tell
like
you.
food to you? Do I look like fucking food?
Yes.
No. Then they get what
Yes.
they
A couple
deserve.
of tasty morsels.
I don't look like fucking food. If they want to eat me, they're going to die. I don't taste good, I promise.
Ah.
All you're
Well, I
going to
don't
do is
want a
get a
cat-
blade toothache. You're going to get a very, very bloody toothache.
Somebody's having PTSD from her dentist visit.
Hey, I'm all better now.
Yes, you are.
Okay. Oh, he succeeds on that one.
Yep.
Hi, baby.
Fails.
And he fails on that one. So is that? Let's
I don't know
see.
why. I don't know why I gave you concentration on that.
I don't know either. Well, I mean, it is a concentration
Oh, you need concentration to keep him up. Gotcha.
spell to keep it up.
Yes.
Hi, darling.
It was just weird that it showed that because you didn't get hit or anything.
Yeah. Okay. So whenever I hover over, I don't have to roll damage because that was rolled, right? 7 damage?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
And yeah.
So, it does 7 damage to whatever it hits in there.
Yeah, and you hear it yelp as it hits it in the ass, and then it disappears into the trees.
Fine.
And that's the end of combat. And you see the two tabaxi kind of step out, still holding their crystal swords as they look around. And you see a male and a female tabaxi. The male kind of sheathes his sword. And Otamo comes around out from out in the corner. And he's like, and the male tabaxi looks and he's like, I assume this is your guide.
Yes.
Not a very good one.
We've noticed.
At his moments. Eric's just
Poor Omala.
holding.
And the female looks, she's like, Harr, this jungle is not for you. You should go home.
We're on our way somewhere. We just got detoured because lots of things are trying to kill us right now.
And the male tabaxi looks over at the boats. But there is only one way you are going. I'm assuming it is to Fort Belerian.
Yes, that's where we're headed right now.
Well, that happens to be where we are also heading. And what business do you have at the fort? As you guys are thinking among yourself, the female looks at him. She's like, brother, maybe you should, introduce ourselves first before you start asking questions. Forgive my brother. I am River Mist, and this fool is Flask of Wine.
Flask of wine? Is the other one's name?
Yes. Yes, that is my name. Is there a problem with my name?
Just clarifying, just making sure that I heard you correctly. It's a unique name.
Sounds like he's about as smart as a glass of wine, or what do you get after it?
First of all, it's a flask. It's much more than a glass. I can assure you, much more than a glass.
Still doesn't bring up.
We appreciate the assistance and having our backs here. We have some business to attend to, a variety of business to attend to in the fort.
Those swords are really nice. Where'd you get them from?
Yeah. They are not the easiest items to come by. When you live in the jungle and do things as we do, especially when filled with so many displacer beasts and stuff, swords like these come in handy. It is quite obvious you are not from around here.
No.
Not just here, though. The Morninglands. You seem very Evening Land to me. We don't see many Evening Land people. If they do, they are rarely traveling up the river. What is so important in the fort that you must go? And you have a guide, so this is, as we like to say, sus.
Those swords are really, really interesting. Did you buy them from the fort?
Listen, Missy, don't worry about my sword.
I like sharp, pointy things. That's why I'm curious.
Yeah, good for
And
you.
She takes out one of her daggers and starts spinning it.
She's very anxious to go shopping. She missed out on the shopping because of the holiday.
Oh. And the female looks at him. She's like, oh, brother, more tourists thinking that they can just come out into the jungle and it's an adventure and let's go shopping in the fort. We take the boats and you know how many people we have seen die. This is not the way.
I'm strong. I can handle it.
Now, I will say, we took care of 4 of those beasts ourselves.
You didn't have to worry about the other 4 that we took care of in the jungle before they came out.
As I said, your assistance is appreciated. I think what we may all want to establish before we make any hasty decisions, Hope, is
I'm not stabbing anyone.
Are you friendly to the god Leto?
That is a dangerous question to ask. Luckily, you are only in the forest, in the jungle with us, but that is not something I would be just shouting out, because around here, that is a foregone conclusion. There is no other answer than yes, but he looks at his sister. Don't know, should we trust him? Yes,
Are you
brother, we can
hungry?
handle this ourselves.
I don't know. We seem pretty strong and we were able to take care of ourselves.
Strong schmong, you think that matters? This is not what we were talking about, fighting some cats in the jungle.
Oh, we fought much bigger things than cats.
This one is very, very braggadocious.
We all have our strengths, and we all have our weaknesses. It's fair to say. We have a mission. We have a mission that we are not quite so ready to openly speak about, but it does require us to travel to the fort. I perhaps may be speaking out of turn and on behalf of my companions, but we certainly are not from these lands, as I think you can quite obviously tell. And Omala,
Yeah.
He steps up.
your
He's
help.
kind of looking at you as you're talking. Sister, is this... You the silly dwarf who did the dinosaur races back in the
Oh,
port.
so you do know who we are.
Only because of who you fought in the finals. Happens to be a very good friend of ours.
He happens to be a good friend of ours.
Yeah, I wouldn't go that far. Maybe a good acquaintance. You know, we've known him his whole life, so let's not compare, please. Don't embarrass yourself that way. But Kitchkel is a very good tabaxi.
I'll say that we earned some favor with him. Well-deserved favor. And if you're in his good graces, I think that means that we can be in each other's good graces as well.
Give me a deception check, please.
Deception? What part of that is deception?
Yeah, because you're trying to... You're withholding. That would still be deception.
Not withholding. What am I
You
withholding?
literally just said there's a mission on there we can't really speak about.
I would argue that I'm trying to persuade that we are in good standing with Kitchkel, and that means that we are...
Sure. What I'm saying is he is doing an insight check on you. So you are... The deception roll is to counter the insight check that he is
your
doing.
fucking deception roll there.
Yeah.
The argument. It's just always.
I feel like the entirety of that conversation was meant to be persuasive.
Okay, you did pretty well. So he's like, you're not telling us everything, but then again, we're not telling you everything either. All right, listen. We've been sent by our Kainich the Tiger of the Mountain, T'Chak, to investigate some going-ons within Fort Beleriand. This is all I can say for the moment.
So we're both heading there for a mission.
Considering you asked if we're loyal to Leto, and you said you have a mission, I'm assuming this is counter to Leto.
Yes.
Haha! The Braggadocious one. Leave it to the Braggadocious one to always tell us what we need to know. Thank you very much.
I have no problem telling you that I'm against him. That fucker's caused a lot of problems in my life and took in one of my good friends.
I guess it's safe to say you are not going there just to shop. You are looking for something.
Shopping's always at the back of my mind, though. Let's be real.
He looks back to Barrick. I was asking you, but that's okay.
That would be a safe assumption, yes.
Callie can tell she is not needed in any charismatic way, as she's going to work on the dishes.
I mean, Barrick kind of stepped up as ambassador here, so it was...
Yeah, that's fine. Okay.
I mean, we've kind of established who the de facto leader is at this point.
Late to the party in front of the line. I don't know how that happened.
No, you're doing.
What do you know of the fort?
Well, I think not as much as we would like to know. We know that it is defended, and we know that we must be wise in keeping our motives to ourselves. It's about as much as we received. We do know that that it is being run by Zolma.
Jolima.
Jolima.
Oh, I love it so much.
I only added that because that was part of the stuff but it's been a while because we missed some stuff in this. That was one of the things that.
Yeah, I don't have my notes tab open right now either.
Yeah. So I just gave you a little helpful hint there.
I wasn't expecting to get into political conversation.
Well, no, that's just that's just the man who's in charge of the
I know. I think it'd probably be about this time that Barrick's Giant's Might would be fading, so he's just going to slowly start returning back to normal size.
I think if you end the condition, it should shrink you. If it doesn't, I will.
Effects, Giant's Might.
Just go under effects and. Okay, did not shrink you. All right. So I will shrink you.
No.
He's definitely smaller than everyone else.
Well,
yeah, he's just a little shorter. That's all.
If you know at least know about Jolima, then you know a little bit more than the average tourist. Well, we just happen to.
But we're not here for sightseeing.
We just happen to need to get inside of Jolima's offices and find certain, documents without him being any the wiser. Perhaps we can help each other.
Seems like our values are in line.
Well, this would work.
Would that be safe to? Would that be safe to say all of my fair compatriots? I don't want to be speaking on everybody's behalf.
I don't care as long as I get my mission accomplished. That's all that matters to me.
In what way do you think you could help us? And in what way could we help you?
Well, we need to get in his office. So any kind of distraction or anything, that can pull him away from this office could be very beneficial. How
We're
we can
really
help
good at
you?
Distractions.
Obviously, we know quite a bit more than your guide here does. Considering you're kind of tight-lipped on what you're going there for, I can't be specific yet.
Well, if I told you, I'd have to kill you, and we don't want that.
Oh,
So we'll just
Jesus
keep that
Christ.
to ourselves.
Well, folks, what do you
calm
think?
down,
Should
calm
we-
down.
They put
The
their- they put
sister,
their
by the
cards on
way,
table.
threateningly gets in front of her brother between Hope and him.
They
Just
put their cards on the table. Should we put ours?
fingering her sword hilt.
I have mine in my hand, playing with it. Just like swinging around my palm fingers, just keeping my dagger on my hands.
I think we've established that there is no need for hostility here. Friends, are we? Do we feel comfortable in sharing our intended purpose of our visit to the fort?
I don't really know these people. Have very little trust in people I just.
What you mean, these people? We have names, thank you very much.
Clang.
Do you know? Do you know the gambling consultant, Secret Dust?
Secret Dust, I know her by reputation, yes. We have had some fun here and there, but yes. But we are not close friends, but business partners here and there, acquaintances, yes.
So you would say of the Tabaxi that we have a mutual familiarity with, that your values would align with those of Kitchkel more than those of Secret Dust.
Well, considering that our Kinich is the tiger of the mountain and is from the same stronghold that Kitchkel hails from, we hold more fealty to our Kitchkel than to our Kainich than we do to any god.
Well, as Hope so eloquently put it, none of us have any love for Leto, and that is what I would say is our prime directive in these lands.
River Mist kind of looks at you, looks over her shoulder, over her brother, and she's like, "Again, yeah, you are safe here, but I would warn you not to say that too loudly in crowded areas."
We are wise enough not to do that. But, as you said, you've played your cards, and we would like to at least show some of ours.
If we're going to get you
Mind
in
you-
that room, I want to have at least one or two of my people in there too, in order to get information out of that room, because we're kind of interested in getting in there as well.
Oh, so you want to get in there too? Oh, so now it gets a little more interesting. A couple more carrots are thrown into the stew, I see.
But as you can see, there's a lot of us, so sneaking in
Yes,
would be a lot
yes.
easier.
Stealthy missions are much better done with one or two, not, 6 people trying to go into a little office.
I'm not saying we're all going in the office, but we're going to have a split up into 2 groups. One group will be the distraction, and the other one will be getting into the room.
Yeah, again, I think it would leave it up to us. If you want to tell us what you're looking for, we can perhaps find it.
No, I think one of us going with you would be best.
And I think that will
Well-
destroy the mission.
Hope, I think that you would agree that our mission may just create the distraction intended to help them succeed with theirs.
Oh, and thank you, Grizz, Bears Ovan, or I don't know if I'm pronouncing this right.
Call him Grizzly.
Thank you, Grizzly, for the donation.
He's one of my guys.
Yeah, that's appreciated. Thank you.
So I think that's where we can leave all that. I'm not terribly sure what further to discuss in this at the moment.
Well, we will meet you in the fort In a few days. We have our own way of getting there. And he looks at your boats. He's like, I see you have a little fairy dust on those. They must move a little bit swifter. But we will get there around the same time.
That's
As long
probably
as we
better
don't
than
get any more distractions.
it's probably better than you riding on our laps in our boats. Well, that could be quite fun as well.
Not very comfortable, no.
No.
What? You don't like it?
River Mist does kind of saunter, and she's like, wouldn't mind sitting next to this one, though. By Turnic.
Oh, hello there. I haven't introduced myself yet. I'm just like animals.
Why you're saying this, by the way, her the little claw on her fingernails, which would like, I guess would be like a, like a nail on a woman, but she's just like tracing like some scales as you're talking.
Just be careful. Please don't scratch me.
If I wanted to hurt you, you'd know. But if I do, trust me, it'd only be in a fun way.
It's just that kind of episode.
Oh yeah, and flask of wine. He's like, sister, please, not now. Just please. And he kind of like grabs her by the scruff and pulls her back. Enough. You gotta know fun.
Yeah. Callie's just chuckling as she puts things away. So, are we ready to go? Have we dawdled here long enough?
Yes,
I would
I
say
think
so.
it's time for us to get out.
Find us in the bazaar when you arrive. And they both scamper off into the jungle.
It's more likely that you'll find us.
You know, we are quite good at creating distractions. So there's one thing that I can say about our group.
Yeah.
All right, let's get in the boat. We could take a short rest while we're going through and getting to the next place of. How many more days until we get there?
I said I was like it was going to shorten the time, so I think I said 3 days it would take you guys to get there with the magical boats.
Did someone take that note?
I'm trying to remember exactly what I said.
Yeah,
It's only been
that sounds right.
one. It's only been 1 day so far.
indeed.
Because you guys had a long rest here.
And we had so that. And
So
we
it'll
were
say 2 more
fighting
days.
Partially through the encounter.
Well, this is still morning. It's still 7:30 in the morning. This was literally right after you guys woke up.
Yeah, no, but the first day we had the encounter.
Yeah, on the river was.
Stopped.
And then you got here, and then you stopped, and then so 1 day has passed.
Okay.
We'll just say because it was 3 days. Because if you're 3 days there, a day there, 3 days back, that's 7 days. You had 10 days to do what you needed to do. So they gave you enough time. But yeah, so the rest of this day passes uneventfully. So you don't have to worry about doing any short rest or anything, because the rest of the day passes uneventfully. You go down the river, looks pretty much the same. And night is coming again. And you're going to it's at a point to where you guys are going to need to get some sleep again, as it is evening of this day.
So, are we going to camp without magic? Are we going to camp with magic? Are we going to set up watches?
Can we keep on the boats and have whoever's on watch be piloting the boat?
I mean, you would ask Omala that, since he's your guide. I'm assuming, are you asking him?
I mean, I was kind of putting it out as a general question to everybody.
Sounds like a guide question to me.
Yeah,
Omala, you son of a bitch.
I would not recommend traversing these waters in the dark.
That's true. That sounds like a good point because anything could float up or catch us off guard, or can't see rocks, floating objects.
The river carries lots of predators at night as well, nocturnal, and not only that, there's lots of, like the tiefling said, rocks and debris and other stuff that could possibly become dangerous. So yes, I would wait till first light to get on the boat again.
Fair enough. Well, I think it'd probably be wise for us to do a watch or two.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind resting up first, but I would be happy to take second watch.
Yeah, I'm gonna do some stuff with my scout the area, this new area, set up some more potions, try to get some more stuff done. Potions seem to be helpful since you guys go through them.
Okay, so you're going into the jungle looking for stuff at night?
Well, I mean,
When you put it that way.
Well, it depends. You know, if you're saying the day is uneventful, then it's up to us to decide when we stop. Yeah. So we could stop before it gets night, and then she could not be out in the jungle at night.
I mean, yeah, if you guys want to do more roleplay and say you stopped earlier, so less travel time. You do have a deadline, so it's up to you. I mean, you guys can stop whenever you want. I assumed you would just want to get as much travel as you can.
Yeah, we want to get as much travel as we can in.
But you can retcon that as if you wish.
That's up to Marie.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't. If I'm gonna look around our campsite, I'm gonna stick pretty close to where we're camping. I'm not gonna wander off too far. But yeah, I would go because she's pretty confident in herself. She would go and traverse a little bit into the jungle to see what she could find.
Yeah, you're supposed to have dark vision. I don't know why I had you on basic vision, but I fixed that.
Okay. Yeah, hope being hope. She's gonna go around.
Hey, Barrett, do you think I should follow?
Perhaps.
Hey, Barrett, do you think I should follow Hope and see, make sure she doesn't get into any trouble?
It's probably not a terrible idea.
Yeah. Hope being hope. This would not be her first time.
Let me see if there's something I can turn into.
This is hope. So yeah, she's gonna traverse the area because she's curious about this new area and what she can find here.
Yeah, let me get ready to use displacer beast blood spots.
Yeah, is Turnic just looking for another opportunity to turn into something? Is that what's going on
Obviously.
here?
Pretty much.
See the new character sheets.
Yeah, so Hope, so you go in a little bit in the jungle.
I'm gonna spend about an hour or two looking around and checking out the area and seeing what there is here and seeing what herbs I can find.
Yeah, and you're kind of a distance from everyone, and in a clearing, you see a dark flash, and you see your goddess, Iran,
Oh my goodness.
appear.
Oh. She's going to immediately prostrate herself to her goddess.
You have done well, my child. But things are moving in a direction I'm not happy with, especially with Leto.
How can I be of help? How can I serve you better?
You are looking for the soulmonger, I believe.
Yes.
Oh, speaking of which, Turnic, you said you were following her. Did you follow her?
Yeah, I
Turnic?
was trying to figure out what I wanted to turn into.
You fly.
Well, that's fine. What I want to do first, though, is I need you to do a
Yeah, yes.
what is it?
Hell.
No, not stealth. The god, no.
Perception?
No. It's going to be no, not insight.
That's the one. That's for sure the one.
Yeah. That is definitely the one. Yeah, just go ahead and give me an insight check.
Okay.
Maybe survive. Probably survival.
Okay.
See if.
Insight check. Oh, damn.
Okay, so you start following Hope, and you're keeping enough of a distance to where you're not like right on her, and after a few paces, she turns a corner around a tree, and you start following. And you hit this clearing, and you go in a direction you think she went, and you go through some trees again, and then you're in the same clearing. This continues. You're just... No matter which way you go, you end up in the same clearing with nothing in it.
Well, guess I'm just gonna be here for a little bit. Keep it going.
You're going in circles. You can't
Decided I
find
was
Hope, and you can't find your way back either. You're just constantly, no matter which way you go, you always end up back in this clearing. Like you're somewhere like in a clearing out here somewhere, just floating around.
Okay.
All right. So yeah. Hope. Yeah. So she mentioned the soulmonger, and you were saying.
Yes, my goddess. How am I going to be able to help you?
This obsession my uncle has with souls. Souls are my territory. As eventually they all living beings pass through me in my domain, and there's a natural order to death. And what Leto is doing is usurping this natural order and taking souls that should be rightfully mine. And he's doing it with a device that houses a crystal he stole from me. That's why he's able to use this soulmonger to capture these souls before they move on. I want it to back.
Understood. I will get it back for you. Is there anything that you have that might be able to lighten or give me guidance to that crystal of yours?
Yeah, unfortunately, my uncle's is one of the Trinity. And as such, he can mask his machinations from me. So, unfortunately, if I knew where it was, sweet one, I would have gotten it myself.
Yes. As soon as I get it, I will make sure to get it back to you. I will hold on to it and get it to its rightful place.
I expect nothing else, and you feel this immense pressure of her power. Because bear in mind, I don't care with any other gods what your friends or anyone else on this realm say. That soulmonger and its crystal return to me.
Yes, my goddess.
And she, poof, disappears. And at your feet, you immediately just notice all the ingredients you need to make like 3 potions.
Sweet. All right, I'm gathering all that.
You didn't even have to look. They're just all there.
Gathering all that shit.
Divine intervention. Turnic, you make a turn and suddenly you see the light of the fire. You see the way back.
Oh. Well,
right,
this
so
this
now
whole
who?
I found what I needed.
this whole
Let's go back.
this whole thing was about half hour time.
Okay, cool.
In that time, as far as setting up like the fire and setting up camp and things like that, Barrick would probably have a bit of a dialogue with Callie. Just I appreciate the support and the great work that you did today. You're a very strong compatriot of ours, and I'm glad that you're on our side.
You're welcome. I know I'm new to this party, this team, but I'll pull my weight. It's in our mutual self-interest to keep each other safe and to smite our enemies.
Well put.
Now, what are these rune things, or whatever it was that you did? Like you did something, and the stingers went that way. It was amazing. What is this? What is this?
I've spent many years studying in the dwarven runic magics, especially in how they pertain to the forge. It's been pretty much my entire life's work. So, actually, Holgern has a bit of a knowledge in this end as well, but it's, I guess, in the simplest terms, it's a way for us to channel the favor that our god Gevnu bestows upon us into helping vanquish and smite our enemies. And sometimes they help us do a little bit of good here and there too.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Yes, go ahead.
I was actually, my tutelage and my experience is based on crafting and especially that of weapons, and I was also quite intrigued by the energy that your staff that you have there brought out. Do you mind if would I be able to take a closer look at it?
Here.
What does it look like?
Oh, okay. No, I should probably read the description.
Yeah.
Or Lunga, do you want me to roll a check of some kind to inspect it?
Yeah, she seems like she's gonna answer you.
I have to find it. Sorry.
Yeah, if you just click it, it tells you the description. If you just click in your...
I have to be in the right friggin' window. Me and my 5,000 windows.
Where do you draw your power from, Callie?
Magic in this world is given by the gods. So it's within me. And over the years, it has come out, and I have learned to channel it. When I was young and first discovering it, things would happen around me, and it took me a while to realize it was me who was moving the objects. It was me who was causing the flame. So, and then I learned over the years. I went to the tower. I went to this tower. It took me a while to get to the tower, honestly. But yeah, so I was sent to learn with the mages. I don't know. It's
very interesting.
Natural.
You seem to hold a standing in your court. Are you? Do you mind me asking what standing you would have in your court if you hold a position of sorts?
it's not like an official, like I'm not nobility or anything like that. But I love my people, and when I could, I came back, and I served them. So if there are missions that I need to go on and they need magic support or whatever, I go.
Very interesting. Seems you and I have a lot in common.
Oh, tell me.
Well, I don't know. As I said, I devote a large portion of what I do to bettering my craft and understanding my people and their history, and doing what I can to be a bastion for them, a bastion of good. To be honest, it's the only reason I'm here is because of the horrible damage that Leto's influence took upon my people, and there are many wrongs I have left to right.
Hope, I think you're having flashbacks of the dwergers in the fortress that you literally exploded that were sleeping in their beds. She inflicted wounds, and they were in his little tiny bedroom. It was a sleeping dwerger. And she cast inflict wounds, and he just exploded.
Oh my god.
Well, we'll pretend that those are the bad Duragar that were not the good Duragar that we were.
Well, this is... I'm saying Hope is remembering this. Like, obviously, you guys... Unless she decides to say something.
No. She's just playing. She's just working with her potions, and you just see her get like this huge smile on her face.
Turnic will remember, because Turnic was covered in... Turnic was traumatized by the blood.
I bet.
She just chuckles a little to herself and just keeps doing what she's doing.
Well, we were having this
Is that the one
conversation
where,
while
like,
Hope
everyone
and
was
Turnic were in
surrounded
the
around the
woods.
bed except for me.
Yeah. No, you weren't in the room? I thought you were in the room.
No, there's small room.
I think is everybody but me.
Oh, yeah, they just came out covered in blood, and you're like, what the hell?
Unreal.
No, okay, so I found the description of my staff. This gray and cerulean staff is topped by a small dragon claw carved from ivory. Let's see. Lunga, can you find that picture and put it in the Discord?
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm excited. Well, yes. As I said, it seems like we have quite a lot of things in common, and I too hold some form of a standing in my court. I'm one of the not necessarily official, but I do hold rank within the armies of Grand Alpha, and that's again, that is my purpose for being here. So very relatable.
Yes. Fighting the forces of chaos is important, I think.
I would say that there is not much more noble things to do in this world. Holy shit, that thing is cool.
Yeah.
Pardon me.
Don't die.
Quite ornate.
Yeah.
I mean, elvish, craftsmanship.
Thank you, Luca. Thank you for my beautiful staff.
I wouldn't have seen a whole lot of things like this before, hey?
No.
I mean, how much time do you spend around elves?
Well, I mean,
Now, hold on.
Here, so
He was living in the Underdark. He was at least around the Drow quite a bit.
Drow.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
But yeah. So that might.
So he would have seen.
Flavor.
I would say this: he would recognize.
Yeah.
You would recognize the elven craftsmanship, but this specific kind of magic item, most likely you haven't seen, but you recognize the elven craftsmanship.
right, yeah. Do I know? Would I glean anything from its
Arcana check.
craftsmanship?
I mean, I will say you did notice when she got the critical hit, when she basically bashed it, you did notice this bright light.
Yeah,
explode from it.
100%.
Yeah.
13.
It was so good. I'm so
one
happy.
of Barrick's like core tenets is that he's horribly jealous of anyone who can outshine his own handiwork.
Oh no.
Not necessarily as a bad thing, but as like fucker is better than me.
With a 13, you do notice, you do, obviously because of what you saw, especially, and after thinking on it and into your arcane lore, you do know that it holds this repository of radiant energy that it can unleash at certain times, and I would say that you do realize that this is kind of a blessed weapon similar to your hammer.
Okay, good to know. Good to know. Well, please take. You may please take that back. I don't want to have that on your possession. You seem to be able to do much more good with it than any of us would.
Yes. It is very good stuff. And this weapon that we saw was forged. Can I see it?
Please, by all means.
Maybe put it here in front of me. I don't think I could lift it.
Yes, I can.
I would hate to
I can,
drop it on my toe.
I don't know if you. I don't know if you sent me a picture of it, Lunga, or where it was in the.
Did I make a new one? I think it just has the stock one, doesn't it? Or did I? No, I did make a new one, didn't I?
No, you definitely made a new one. I just don't.
Okay.
There was a picture of it, but I don't know where it is.
Yeah, hold on a second. Let me. Yeah, because when I updated your stuff and I had to re-add it, I don't think the picture stuck. But let me see if I could find it again.
No,
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Huh?
No. It's still the picture of the original Psychic Tuned Hammer.
Yeah. ADHD. My filing system is not the greatest,
Unbelievable.
and I make so many images that.
Every time they go by, I'm so jealous. I'm like, are we going to encounter that? Ooh, what's that?
Right.
Ooh.
I know. I'm scrolling through the Mid-Journey stream right now.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing because there's.
Frequently, I'm just disappointed.
Because I really don't remember making one. I mean, I think I said I
Okay.
wanted to, but I don't think I made it.
Okay,
I thought you
so
did. Essentially,
sure I
it
did?
looks kind of like Stormbreaker, but not the axe part. It's just a warhammer.
it's a warhammer. Are there runes carved in it?
Yeah, it's got quite a few like runic elements
Okay.
into it, all across the head of the hammer.
Okay, yeah. So, Callie's just gonna lightly rub her fingers along those runes. And these are the ones. This is what you use whenever you cast your spells.
Those are a component of them. Yes. Not a very
Okay.
magical being, but I do have quite some favor with through my actions with the God Gobnu.
This is exquisite.
Yeah, I'm
Unfortunately,
gonna have to make one. I don't think I made it.
Unfortunately, it's the one piece that I have that I cannot take credit for. This one was crafted for me by Holger, but he and I share a similar eye, and I can appreciate his talents. I probably would have done something different, but I digress.
Thank you for letting me see it.
Much obliged. Oh, hey. Oh, Turnix stumbling out of the woods there. Just glad you could join us.
I found what I was looking for. It didn't take long this time.
Lovely.
Yeah, I was just exploring around by myself. Not didn't really see much at all.
Well, that's
Well, join us. Join us.
a refreshing change of pace.
At least you didn't get in trouble. That makes things better.
I think
Me get in trouble? Never.
How are your boilers doing? How are you feeling, Turnick?
I'm feeling good. I don't know. It's that battle earlier. That was quite exhausting, but I've also been able to rest up on the boat a bit. I don't know. Easy day. I guess I should just be happy that the day's easy.
So I was thinking, many of the things that I can do, they go out from me, and I
Mhm.
can affect many enemies, but if you're too close, it is dangerous for you.
Okay.
I have things that can I have ways to keep you from getting quite so hurt, but you may get hurt if you're caught. So
Do
perhaps
as you need.
in the future, as we get to know each other and move around, perhaps we can position our enemies better, so I can get a
Definitely be
good shot at
helpful.
them.
I definitely have spells and such that do the same.
Okay, it's good to think about as we go along and become more of a team.
Well, I have one spell. I have one potion of invisibility. I'm going to try to make another potion of invisibility with the stuff I just got. I'm going to work on that. I think invisibility might help with this thing that's going on.
The stuff that you found after you talked to the goddess, those are to make healing potions.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The one you had, the invisibility potion, was the one you were working on before.
Mhm.
And I said it was like fermenting.
Well, I got a potion from one of the chests. Like I had it in my inventory as something I've gotten from chests because I still have the potion of Cloud of Giant too.
Yeah, but you were talking about stuff you're making.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, so
Barrick and Talos also have invisibility as a option.
I may or
So
may
you-
not have a spell thing for it as well.
so you can make healing potions, and we don't have to buy them now.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
That's
I've
what I like to do at night is tinker with these and make healing potions.
Yeah. And with that 12 you rolled, Hope, that one you were working on the night before, it is done being fermented. So you can mix in the remaining ingredients, and it'll take 2 more days of them sitting together to reach its full potency, and then you'll roll to see what level healing potion it is, and after 2 days.
Okay.
Talos is probably he's got a 3rd level spell still available, so he's gonna use it for Tiny Head again.
Okay.
Actually, he's probably just gonna ritually cast it. I feel like that makes more sense.
Yeah. 10 minutes pass. The 10-minute ritual, I'm assuming, right?
Yeah.
All right. The guys are inside the hut, and you begin your long rest. The night does pass uneventful, so you can take your long rests. And I think now would be a good time to, after you take your long rest, to do a bathroom break.
Okay.
Intermission, and then
Super.
and then we can come back on the following day.
Let's do it.
Mhm.
Break.
Yes, break. Oh yeah, sorry. I was doing. I was moving the clock forward while we were talking. All right, intermission time. Here we go. And we are back. Okay. All right, so night passes. And you guys get back in the boats. Unless you guys wanted to talk to each other or say anything before you go and continue. Okay. So the night passes, and you get back in the boats on this final journey downriver towards the fort. This day passes as most do. You're traveling, and it's just you got this river, and you see the bank, and you're just flanked on either side by the jungle. You make your way through some parts. The canopies hang kind of over and shade you as you go, and then you come back out in this bright sunlight. Near the end or early afternoon, the incessant monsoon rains of the past few days finally subside. Your boats venture down a more placid river banked by that dense jungle on either side. The sounds of chirping birds and rustling leaves gradually give way to the distant clamor of activity. And you see the jungle begin to recede and open up in front of you. And a larger clearing lies just ahead of the river. After one last bend, you see Fort Belluarian, a formidable wooden stockade standing tall upon a steep 10-foot hillcock on the banks of the Yuxa River. About 200 yards from the entrance, you see a makeshift yet well-used and sturdy dock for river boats. You see many boats are there tied off as you find an open stall and tie yours up. And let me activate the scene. Alright. As you follow the path from the dock to the fort's western entrance, before you loom two immense wooden doors, their surfaces etched with the passage of time. It would take combined strength of probably 8 strong individuals to slide them aside. However, as the sun bathes the area in warm light, the gates stand ajar, with lots of throngs of people around you all kind of going in and out of this doorway, walking in and out of this bizarre / fort. You see there's two human guards. They stand solemnly beside his door, glancing every so often as the throngs of people make their way in. You can kind of see as you look through there, if you're kind of walking in. Are you guys walking in?
Does it seem that other people are walking in?
Yeah. There's throngs of people coming in and out.
Yeah,
Yep.
we absolutely are walking in.
Yeah, we look like we belong here.
Yeah, so as you walk in there, the walls surrounding this western gatehouse are a colossal 20 feet high. And atop them, there's also vigilant guards in the distinctive armor of the Cardian Empire, as well as guards milling about there in the gatehouse. And you see like this little guardhouse in there too, where they kind of watch people coming in and out. The gazes sweep the surrounding jungle, the ones up top, ensuring that no threats go unnoticed, as well as looking down into the courtyard. The remaining walls of the fort all around are towering 12 feet, but their elevation on the hillcock makes them appear even more imposing to onlookers on the outside. As you step through the gatehouse and into past the interior checkpoint, you can kind of see in there before you walk in, you find yourself in the heart of Fort Belluarian. The open courtyard teems with life as tents and wagons create an open-air bazaar. It's a hub of trade for the entire Cardian Empire, connecting these strongholds hidden in the depths of the jungle with the grand city of Morningstar. Merchants hawk exotic wares, and traders from far and wide gather to negotiate deal and exchange goods. You kind of wander the bustling marketplace. You can kind of see there's names on it. If you click on those, it'll actually open up, like I've done before. It'll open up a vendor to buy stuff as well. But as you wander through the bustling marketplace, you notice the ever watchful guards. Their presence reassuring amidst the hustle and bustle. I didn't put tokens out here for just general people. Just assume they are there. The tokens you'll see, they're all pretty much guards and all military people of the fort. But amongst them, there's also tons of people walking back and forth as well. They patrol the grounds, ensuring the security of the merchants, traders, and those who come to explore the treasures of the Guardian Empire. To the far western end, at the end there of Fort Belluarian, there's an even more imposing structure stands. This is the Bailey, rising to a height of about 20 feet at the peak of its roof, with an attached palisade that reaches 16 feet high. It's a bastion within the fort, and its gates, like the western entrance, are normally left open to welcome visitors. However, Should the need for heightened security arise, they can be sealed in an instant, adding an additional layer of defense to this remarkable haven of trade and safety. Just a reminder, you guys, when you're coming here, you had kind of two things that you were looking for. You were looking for Shago. You were told by Hiawathi to end him, or else he would take Omala's life. And also, Holgern and his friend said to, ask around, keep an eye out, keep a low profile to see if you find out anything about the Shadow Forge or anything that's going on with where it's being held or kept, or if anyone happens to know anything.
The Shadow Forge?
Or not Shadow Forge, sorry, the
Soulmonger?
The Soulmonger. Where the hell did I get Shadow Forge from? That's from something.
It would be later in the day that we would have arrived, correct?
Yes, I'm going to change the time now.
So when we click on things, nothing happens with this market. I can't buy anything.
They should. Hold on a second.
They don't.
Do I have the journals? Let me see if I activated the journals. Maybe they're not on. They're on. They should be. Okay, I clicked it and it worked.
When you click on them in the journal tab on the
just do it in the journal tab.
Okay.
Clicking them on the map it works. It's like sometimes they work, sometimes they don't.
Doesn't work.
But yeah, if you go into under Fort Bellarian in the journals tab, they're in there.
I see. Okay, I got it. Got it.
Oh yeah, and I gotta get some other people's out here. Omala's with you.
Oh, they got some pretty cool potions here. Holy crap, this is awesome. Oh my god, they got a bag of holding. Holy fuck. Featherfall.
They also have the belt that Lunga wouldn't let me have.
No such thing as not letting you have. You just couldn't afford it.
No, that is not the conversation that we had.
That is the conversation we had. I don't know what you're talking about. You're full of crap.
Lunga, there are no vegetables in the farmer's market.
They're sold out.
They're sold out of all the vegetables. All I have is
well, the farmer's market, if you notice what's in there, is stuff for farmers. Notice the items that are in there.
Chicken, cloves, flour, goat, ox, pig, rooster, saffron,
Right.
sheep.
And when I say chicken, goat, ox, I'm not talking about meat. Like, it's actual animals. Like,
okay.
there's pens with the actual animals.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine. That's fine. Callie's not really a chef, so that's fine. She's definitely not a farmer either.
God, this stuff is so expensive here, but they're so cool.
They're pretty neat.
Just everything here is so expensive. This bag of thing sucks.
I'll be
right back. I'm assuming was the end of that sentence.
Yeah.
God, everything here is so expensive.
Oh. So you would like to purchase this very well-made pouch, I would see. It's the finest of leathers.
2 of them, please.
Oh, certainly. That would be 10 silver pieces. Thank you very much. She was talking to Leroy. Y'all don't know. Or Tom, excuse me.
Tom. Oh,
Yeah.
no, I'm looking at Tom's. Taylor's too.
Kelly's eyeballing that 2-person tent.
2-person tent.
Which one?
The 2-person
What are you
tent. And Leroy's. No, in Tom's tent. I don't know. There's a 2-person tent. It just makes me laugh.
There's a 2-person tent. I don't. Oh, the item. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a very
Is it the
cozy tent.
Yeah. It's so early in the adventure for that.
I don't know. Coda and Telos christened the tiny hut a while back. So
Did they really? I haven't
Yeah.
watched
It's
that
true.
episode yet.
It happened. Only 2 gold for it.
Yep. She likes to be prepared.
Yeah. And mind you, I just use roll table with the set
That's
prices that are in the roll tables, and this is everything that's there.
Uh,
You guys want markets? You do it. Don't expect me to sit here and deep think every item that's in each of these markets.
I'm loving this so much. Ooh, acid splash. Mm-hmm.
So, Callie, you think there's any good potions that could be of use here?
We could try. Let's go find out. Oh, they have a potion of flying. You could fly like me. Although I suppose one of your forms can fly.
Yes, I can. Now, others, I don't know.
Fire resistance. I don't know. There's not
You
a
know,
lot
it
of-
would be kind of funny seeing Barrick being all big and flying.
Indeed. Oh, but it's
Kaiju
500
Barrick.
Is this when I have to remind you, Barrick's big is not that big.
He was a big dwarf, and then when he
Okay.
hit level,
I mean-
he hit level. No,
He is
when he hit
taller than
level-
the average human, yes, but
No, when he got to level 10 because of Rune Knight, he grew in height. So now canonically he's like 5'1".
oh, okay. So he's about 10 feet tall when he's giant. So it's big. It's
Yeah,
big.
pretty big fucking dwarf, hey. To make my dwarf more diminutive than he is.
5'1", you
I don't
say?
know. I just continually picture him as Gimli. Okay, that's like 4 foot, 4'1". That's what it is.
In personality, yes.
Indeed. Okay, I think
I
perhaps.
feel like
Callie-
if we pull our mind together, we might be able to get a bag of holding, though. Oh, we have a bag of holding, don't we? Do we have a bag of holding?
That was in the other campaign.
Okay, yeah.
Mickey has a bag of holding. I don't think you guys got one.
I feel like
Oh.
we should get a bag of holding while we're here.
Spyglass is amazingly expensive.
Everything in here is amazingly expensive.
Well, some of them are and some of them aren't, but like, yes. I don't think Callie
Well-
actually has that much money.
I was about to say, how much does everybody have? I'm sure Talos has a bit too, but
Barrick has 230, Talos has 270 gold.
270,
So collectively Barrick and Talos have 500 gold.
Yeah, they're not as rich as the people in Rise of Tiamat. They've been finding gold in dragon lairs. They're like rich.
yeah.
Yeah, Callie has 39 gold left.
I was watching a campaign and they killed a ancient They killed an ancient dragon, and they're like, "Yeah, you get 15,000 platinum, and that's all you can carry right now. You didn't even make a dent in the pile."
That's why like, when we were playing Spelljammers and Yellow gave us like what was it, like 7,000 platinum or something like that, I'm like, Jesus. Like that's a lot.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there were undertones to that, but yes.
Yeah. And the stuff we were buying was super expensive anyway.
Yeah.
I don't think we have enough gold to collectively buy a bag of holding.
Keep in mind, these are merchants.
just
You can try to sell things if there's things you want to sell.
Sure. How much gold do you have, Hope?
I have 987.
900. Okay.
She counted really quick.
I think
Pull
I
out
have
this big old pouch.
I'd weigh this to be about...
I have 660.
Yeah, I don't have anything to sell.
Question is, if we really did want a bag of holding, is it really worth spending all of our gold on it?
Yeah, I know.
Even
That's
if
what
we
I was
were to get the
thinking,
price lowered? Like, I was thinking maybe I'd buy
1,000
like a
gold,
potion or
sir.
two. 1,000 gold, sir.
I don't know if we're going to be going back to the snowy area because I have stuff to sell because I
think
do
so.
need to get rid of some of this stuff.
No, we are just carrying that stuff.
Yeah, we're just carrying a lot of fur around. Of fur.
Would Leroy's leather be interested in that?
And buying some of our furs.
I mean, some of the stuff was seal skin, so that counts as leather. But I would say the tailor is something that'd probably be more interested in furs.
I didn't see the chosen because it's in the bottom there.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I have like the seal boots and gloves, the fur boots and gloves, the snowshoes. I have a lot from that winter.
I'm sure Talos has all that stuff on him too.
Let's see what Talos
get
is
rid of some of our
sell.
stuff. That would be that wouldn't be a bad idea. Lighten our loads a little bit here.
Yeah, no, very good idea.
I
didn't even think about that.
Talos' Rapier of Vengeance. Just kidding.
Yeah, because there's snowshoes and the clothing that I have in my inventory.
Yeah, I have I bought the seal skin boots, gloves, the fur coat and the boots I bought, and the snowshoes. I bought all this shit when we were in the snow because I really did not. I immediately bought all that stuff because I hated the cold.
Well, you needed it.
Also,
You guys couldn't travel without it.
Yeah. So we had
Also, I have a push into greater healing on myself.
Olunga,
Mm-hmm.
if Kelly were to buy cantrip spell scroll, would she need like parchment and paper to add them to her spell book and eventually learn them?
If you were a wizard, yes, but you are not. You're a sorcerer.
I am not. I am a sorceress.
You could. Yeah, it would only be a one-time usage for you.
Oh, okay. Good to know.
If you're a wizard, yeah, wizards can scribe them into their.
That's their thing.
I don't see anything here for like weapons. Would that be general goods? I don't see general goods.
Because the roll tables didn't give any weapons.
Oh.
And
weapons.
Well, no, sell. You could still sell general goods. Yeah, you could still try to sell stuff. To anyone.
The weapons there.
Yeah. If you want to sell weapons, you can try to sell the general goods.
Because I grabbed a shit ton of stuff in my inventory. And
yeah, but the reason why I did make a weapon shop is because it would just be scenery, really. Because with the weapons you guys have, there's like,
yeah.
To have weapons better than what you have, that's not stuff you're going to buy at a shop. That's stuff you find.
Yeah.
Or get.
It's all like magical stuff.
But yeah.
If you were to buy it, it'd be insanely expensive.
Yeah.
So the general goods store is where I go to sell these weapons I collected that I don't want anymore.
Hope, after you sell those, let's go see how much we can get over at the tailor's for snow stuff.
Well, yeah, let's go there first, and we'll see about selling all
Go
of
there
our.
first? Okay.
Yeah, let's do that
Talos!
together.
Come!
Mumble grumble.
Okay.
So, Tom, what could you give us for this special snow set clothing? Clothing
Let's
is snow
take a
clothing.
look what you have here. This looks of
Yeah, I'll put out my whole
Icewind.
clothing set and the boots.
Looks like Icewind Dale gear.
Yes,
mean-
yes.
Not many people here in the jungle are going to be needing this. However, we do have people that travel to other areas that might need it. It is quite exotic. Not made of any kind of furs that you would find here in Morning Lights.
I'm sure you could also repurpose some of it for however you'd wish as well.
Let me take a look. Actually, let's
Great
see if
raw
it's still
materials.
pinned. Oh yeah, we still have it pinned. All the money you guys spent on it, so at least remember how much stuff cost.
We spent quite a bit on all this crap.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you have cold weather clothing, which would be we'll say that's the parka and pants together is the cold weather clothing. Okay. All right. So, this is his offer. $115 for each set. Gold.
How much did we originally pay for it?
$150.
150. I mean, I suppose that's not a bad turnaround since we aren't really using these anymore.
Now, is that just for the fur boots and coat, or is that?
That's
for
just
the
the cold weather. Well, no, it's the cold weather clothing. It's not counting the boots, the snowshoes.
Oh, okay.
Because I have the
Yeah.
seal boots and gloves, and then I have the fur coat and boots.
Sure. He's talking to Turnick right now, so he's gonna
Okay.
tell Turnick what Turnick
Right.
is showing him.
So I also have snowshoes. I guess I didn't buy any of the other stuff because I don't have that.
Yeah, those are the over slippers. So let's. For the boots, he offers. Ooh. He really likes those boots. He's like, these are amazing. Like over boots to go over. It's amazing. 70 gold for these boots. I could definitely sell these for double that.
All right. Yeah, I accept his offer. Just like, I don't really need these items anymore. Seems like you could easily turn a profit
actually,
from them, and I could
what you
easily-
could do is if you open up the journal, if you open up the store, I think you can actually put them in there.
I can. Hold on. Let me see. Let me see here. Like drag and drop
Is
it
it-
is what you're saying?
There's an offer. There should be an offer button or something in here. Let's see.
Yeah, would you like to sell and how many? Yeah, so if you drag and
Yeah.
drop.
So wait, drag and drop.
Yeah, there's drag and
Why
drop.
does it say I have
menus.
3 of the snow? Why does it
Yes,
say I
you
have
do.
3 of the clothings? That doesn't
You do.
right. Why?
I think you guys.
Oh, I don't
You
have
guys
to- I
found.
don't know
Remember when you
why I
guys
have
into
to.
one place? When you were in one place, you found stuff. Remember in the one fortress, Zardrock's
Yeah,
fortress. There was
I
like
think
stuff.
you did gather a lot of stuff.
Yeah, don't remember that's when Slevin wanted to
don't
take
remember
everything.
that.
He wanted to carry like 8 fucking battle axes and 10 pairs of
Right,
fucking
right. I
clothes.
remember I
So
remember
you-
that conversation. I don't remember me
Yes.
getting extra clothing sets.
That's
Yeah,
when
you got
encumbrance
extra
was turned on.
clothing.
Right. Okay, so how much would he Oh,
Yeah, just drag it in there, and I will just put I'll put the offer price in there, which I said was 115 for the 3. Oh, you're only putting. Oh, it only allows you to put 1 in there at a time.
No. I actually entered it. Hold on. So let's just confirm
Okay,
quantity.
well, here.
3.
Hold on. Yeah, let me reject that one. Okay, and Hope.
Yeah,
slow down.
It has a set price.
Okay, hold on. Sorry.
I can change the price. That's fine. Don't worry about it.
Gotcha. I see.
Yeah, I can change it. So I can just do it that way. Let me get out my handy dandy calculator. Okay, so for the okay, why is it not letting me? The hell? Okay, maybe it won't let me do it. Can you type it in, Turnick? Type in the price, since I can offer or reject, I think. Can you type anything in there?
To insert the wall. It only asks how many I want to sell, and whenever I click that, it didn't do anything.
Yeah, it just says yes or no. Like it says quantity 1. Yes or no.
All right. Yeah, it's not letting me do it for some reason. Maybe it's because
I changed that to 3 to have 3. Then when I clicked yes on it, it didn't do anything.
Yeah, that goes to him next.
Yeah, it's weird because it's in there, but it's not letting me put anything in there.
Gotcha.
All right, well, I would just send the money. Forget it. It's not working like it's supposed to. So just So if you are all you're selling is the clothing right now, Turnick?
Clothing and the boots, however much all that is altogether.
Okay, yeah. So
I want to get rid
of
clothing.
The clothing is 345, and the boots you only had 1 of, right? Yeah. So yeah, go ahead and add 415 gold to your inventory, and then
415.
just delete those items.
So
I was just looking at a way to not have to delete them, just get rid of them this way.
No. Yeah. Gotcha. Cool.
Yeah. So.
Stop! You don't. It's not working, babe. So don't use it anymore.
Okay.
Then 415.
415. Yeah.
Okay. Excellent. Cool. Just adding.
Okay, and Hope, you're trying to sell the sealskin boots.
I'm trying to sell my set of fur boots, snowshoes, and the skill boots and gloves. So I have
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 items.
Yeah. You guys are there together, so he's gonna. So the fur coat and boots, he'll give you the same thing for. So it's 115 plus 70 for those. So that's 185. And now, as far as the sealskin boots, he looks at them over. And he's like, I really don't do much with leather. 14 gold is the much I could offer you. Perhaps Leroy's leather might have more interest in these, but the most I can give you is 14 gold for that.
The snowshoes?
I already remember the snowshoes and the clothes. That's 185 gold. He's giving you the same price he gave for Turnick. And yeah. So you can get 185 gold for those. And then the seal skin stuff you can take over to the leather and see if he gives you a better price.
Got it.
So you can drop the snow stuff and add 185 gold.
Okay.
Man, Talos does some cool shit that I would love to sell, but I don't want to sell any of his stuff.
You could try sending a message in Discord. You might answer.
I'm doing that right now.
But what time is it? It's 10:30. I mean, if he's back next week, he'll be here to be able to sell stuff if he wants.
So you could always try to discuss with him over the next course of the week as well.
Unless he's back on his own.
I was going to say, unless he's back on his own too, but still.
Okay. Are you going over to the leather shop, Hope?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just trying to figure out how do I delete these.
If your inventory is locked, click that little green lock next to journal and unlock it, and then you'll see a little. There you go. And then you see a little garbage can next to it.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
gotcha.
that's a
Okay.
safety thing, so you don't accidentally delete things you're not supposed to. So I'd always recommend, once you're done deleting stuff, to always lock it again so you don't accidentally
Gotcha.
delete something.
Gotcha. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, cool. Okay, now I'm heading over to the leather store.
Ah, hello, madam. How can I help?
I have these sealskin boots and gloves I'm trying to sell.
Ooh, quite exotic. As you know, there are no seals in Cardia. This is a treat, to be sure. Dale seals, I'm assuming?
Yes.
Craftsmanship is exquisite, and they seem to be in pretty decent shape. Kind of looking them over, looking at the tailoring and the leather. I think an exotic collector would pay quite a bit for these. I can offer you 152 gold for the set of boots and gloves.
Perfect. I'll take it.
All right, so you drop those and add 152 gold.
Okay.
Guys made off like bandit of that shit. Those things only cost you 100 gold. Leave it to the dice. They do the work.
And then I'm going to go over to the general goods store and try to sell some of these. For some reason, I have a bunch of javelins.
Okay. All right, let's
I'm gonna try to pawn off to this general goods store.
yeah, let me take a look here. Pretty sure what the price is gonna be. Let me look it up.
I gotta get rid of a bunch of these. I don't know why I have so many, but I gotta get rid of them. I tried dropping them before.
Okay, so he looks at javelins. It's 5 silver piece each for the javelins.
Alright, I have 10 of them. Here you go.
Because that's 5 gold. So you can drop that and just add 5 gold.
Okay, cool.
You know, major story point, and I put stores here, and you guys just can't help yourself to make it a shopping episode. That's
What happens?
it's a D&D staple.
Don't be
Yeah.
so surprised.
Yeah, Callie is done with her shopping and she's kind of taking in the sights and observing.
Yeah. Very modest. Got some pouches and a 2-person tent for, we don't know what, but...
Oh, she bought the 2-person tent?
Yes!
She also got a water flask or something.
Ah, yeah.
Is it a water skin?
I don't even know what I bought.
Did I accept that? Did you have it in your inventory? I don't know
I
if I accepted it. Oh, there it is. Okay,
I don't-
I see it now. Accept. There you go.
So I have 2 water skins now. Yeah, I think that's all. I think I was thinking about. She was thinking about the scroll case, or I was, but I didn't know.
Are you serious? In a D&D compendium item list, there's a thing called Abjuran's Baby Bjorn. This has to be a homebrew item, because I did bring in homebrew items. This has to be a homebrew item. There's no way this...
Amazing.
Yeah. This makes me laugh, because Marie talks about how she had a baby Bjorn for her son. So...
Uh-huh. Yeah,
I
there's
love that goddamn thing.
Oh, I bet. Yeah. I used a sling for my kiddos.
It's just a papoose. That's all it is.
Dude,
Yeah.
the Bajoran was awesome because it has the little straps in the back. So
Mhm.
like the weight is like you feel like you're wearing nothing. It's awesome.
Yeah.
It's so spread out.
Totes my goats agree.
It is
Okay.
amazing.
So, what does Kelly observe in her time inspecting? Just walking around.
Were you inspecting? Because it looks like you were shopping to me.
I was shopping, but while you were, I walked all over this place. I walked
Yeah.
up here. I wanted to see what this building was.
Well, that building is just scenery. You can't get in it, but it looks like just like a military type installation. However, the other building here in front seems more of a kind of an administrative building. There are guards posted in front of it, and the door is closed.
It's closed. And who is this?
Yeah.
That's corporal. Okay.
Yeah.
We don't see our Tabaxi compatriots that we met.
I don't know, do you?
I don't know.
Well, we were supposed to be looking for them in here, weren't we?
Do we see what are their names? What is it? Bottle of wine and.
I mean, that little green thing can only flash for so long.
I saw pointing.
Where
In the
are
top
they?
right corner.
Yeah, no, river mist and a flask of wine.
Yes.
You said there's a green thing?
Yeah, I see it.
Do
It's right by
you see the marker on the map?
No,
3 squares to the
no.
right.
Okay. Yeah, there we go. I'll walk over here.
Not being subtle anymore.
Well, I'm not like walking up to him going, yo. I'm just walking around, taking in the sights.
Right. And keep in mind, again, like I said, other than the guards, there's also throngs of people and stuff, all over the
Exactly.
place. So, yeah. Ah. Seems you've made it.
Yes. Yes, it was quite a lovely journey.
I thought those boats would take you here a lot faster. We've been here for quite a while.
Well, you do know your way around the place pretty well, I'm sure.
You could say that.
Fine weather we're having.
This is why Barrick's the ambassador. To be fair, Callie is the hired mage to the ambassador. She doesn't do the ambassading.
Thing in her spare time.
Right.
You would think being around it, she would catch up with it. Like
It's funny because when we were coming up with her character, we really discussed this. Was she an ambassador? Or was she working for the ambassador?
Oh, yeah. Listen.
Very
I'm
very
afraid-
awkward.
Yes, I'm afraid that the player's awkwardness is coming across in the character.
That works because she's not the ambassador, so it works.
I don't want to
Was-
just like intrude into or insert myself into this conversation, but I don't know
Well,
where
then-
else I would be.
Are you? Well, I mean, are you done shopping, and have you decided to accompany Callie on her tour of the facilities?
Barrick wasn't really shopping. He kind of did a quick peruse and nothing caught his fancy. So
Okay, so then you could be there with me.
Yeah.
sure.
So you're looking through the cow, Kelly, and you don't see the 5 foot tall head. Where most tabaxis are about 6 foot tall, and the humans similar. So you don't really see him. You're kind of looking over the top, and then the crowd parts, and you see him kind of shuffle his way, elbow his way through everybody, and he pops out.
Barrick is a much more distinguished gentleman than you are giving him credit for right now. Sir.
Pardon me. Excuse me. Pardon me. Pardon me.
You make him out to be so fucking gruff.
Oh, he's
Well, no. There's a lot of people. Sometimes you have to kind of push your way through, especially when you're, short.
Hmm.
I mean, I didn't say you were knocking people over.
Hello, Callie. I see you found our new friends.
Indeed.
Where's your green friend?
Oh, he's shopping.
I just want to say I'm following around Hope.
My brother is around here somewhere, but a little too crowded and early in the day to do anything presently, I would say.
Okay. No.
We were
And
hoping
not-
for some darker times as well.
Do you know a man by the name of Shago?
Oh shit, Hope. Wow, when did you get here?
I listen.
We
I don't know how
finished
Hope got her
selling.
way here. I was just following Hope the whole time.
We just finished selling some stuff and
You
getting
guys
some more
completely
money.
lost Talos, by the way. He's just wandering. Just
Gonna find Talos again. And he's drunk.
wandering around. I remember he is from this area. He came. He was in Morningstar as a gladiator for a while, so he's familiar with the area.
Talos?
Yeah, yeah. You look at his bio. He was sold into slavery as a gladiator in Morningstar, which is the main city to the east of the fort.
I had no idea.
Well, you know, but he hasn't really given that information to Barrick, yeah, obviously, but yeah. But yeah.
Yep.
Shago. The name. Yes. She kind of looks over to the building next to her. She's like, I believe he's Zulima's accountant.
Accountant.
In there, huh? Interesting.
And she looks over at the Bailey, the big, large building. She's like, Sholima's office would be in there, obviously.
Or are you aware of any place for us to have a more candid conversation in this?
Here? No, we'd have to leave. It's far too crowded here, but it's toss of the coin. Most people are far too distracted to know what people are talking about. But then again, if there's people like you that are here to listen, they may hear things.
Like that guard standing 10 feet to your right, hey?
I would say
Milling
more of the corporal standing 10 feet to your left.
Duly noted.
Hello, Turnick.
Oh, hi there.
Oh, well, hello, my little green friend.
Hello. River, was it?
Yes, River Mist.
Oh, what a beautiful day.
Because I land like dew upon the skin like a river's mist.
Oh my god, you've been playing way too much Baldur's Gate. You've been playing way too much Baldur's Gate, sir.
I mean, here's the thing. In 3 years of this campaign, with the exception of basically consensually, non-consensually having a bartender being raped by Coda, basically.
Wow.
Consensually, not consent.
Okay.
Yes. But she like jumped his bones, and I had to play that guy. So
I seem to remember listening to that.
yeah.
Now that I think about it.
Yes. I've never really played a flirtatious character as an NPC, mostly because I always worry about boundaries, so I try to steer away from it. But this is Spencer, so I'm
Well, next,
I'm not worried about it with Spencer.
Go
In that
after
case,
the
thank God
youngest
you've
of the
been playing
group.
before.
There you go. Go after the youngest kid in the group.
And as always, should something be refuted or refused, I don't care what dice roll. It's not going to be forced upon someone. So
Well, sure.
worth noting.
Listen, again, I know this is a digression and we're metaing, but the first campaign that we played online before we started this, me, John, and Yellow were playing with this guy who was being DM because we all wanted to play, and we were playing with him. And Yellow's character, he was a dwarf, by the way, too, a paladin dwarf. You know, had a strong oath and everything. And this DM was basically putting him in a situation where, to save his friends, he had to sleep with this orc woman or something. Like, giving him no option. And he's like, this is not something my character would do. He's an oath paladin. He would do this, you know, and he just kept putting it, and it was getting uncomfortable. I'm like, this needs to stop. Okay. And because of that shit, because how bad that game was, that's literally how I ended up becoming a DM for everybody. So we just went that route.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, I would. The fort doors close and they usher everyone out around 10 p.m. Usually only people left here are merchants that have pitched their tents and remain, the guards or guests of the fort. Most of the general public is ushered out by 10 p.m., which includes you. Unless you find a way to not be ushered out. If you choose to wait till that time to do something. I think my brother would agree, prefer hiding in plain sight. Usually it's easier to accomplish things when there's a bit more of a crowd. You can blend in and hide. This crowd is a little too high. I would say wait till it thins out a little bit more. But I would prefer doing it while the sun is out rather than it.
Yeah.
Seems wise.
I mean, I can, in the darkness, I'm pretty good because I can cast and see in darkness.
Sure, but there's probably about, you see your finger going like this. I don't know, 600 less people in here. I'd see you a lot easier.
No, once it's 10, 11 o'clock at night, I can see in the dark. And then I can hide within the darkness, too. But I like the idea of doing it during the day. I get more of a thrill when I catch my prey.
So what is happening here? He makes his way
Jesus,
through
what
the
is it with
throng.
all of you guys sneaking up on us?
The only one that seems surprised seems to be the little one. I don't understand.
Unbelievable.
Hi.
He doesn't have great senses. These two, yeah, there's some
What are you
things.
talking about? He is Dwarga. He should be able to see. He can see in pitch blackness. I mean, maybe it's too bright for you. Is that the problem?
He's
Quite
special.
Turnic, let's not start to point fingers when it comes to senses and their abilities.
Hold on. What are you trying to insinuate here?
Oh god.
In the meta, I'm insinuating a lot of single-digit rolls, motherfucker.
This is Callie at this point.
That's right.
So he sees the corporal around there. He's like, and he kind of looks at y'all, and he kind of like, just like tips his head this way to say, kind of like, follow me.
Okay.
And you watch him.
So Barrick, you understood what he meant there?
Come on, guys, let's go.
As Turnic walks by,
Oh, no.
gonna give him a sharp elbow in the gut. You son of a bitch.
Probably deserve that.
So he takes you to this kind of back alley behind these buildings, and it's a little not many people here. It's just kind of like a back lot behind his building near the walls. So it's a little more secluded here. You can kind of see the guards around the corner, but they're kind of facing outwards. Not concerned with this area, as the only thing here is the walls, and they don't fear anyone messing with these gigantic fucking walls that are there. So it's a little bit of more secluded area to speak. I will bring you there, Kelly. There
Thank you.
Someone's struggling.
I know, I had a hell of a time getting there too.
Where is your bird friend? He seems to have gotten lost.
He's drunk.
I'm not drunk, goddammit!
You sound drunk.
So I
Get
always
angry
sound.
like
Yeah, doesn't he always sound like this?
Right,
that.
I'm
I guess he
mumble.
always sounds drunk.
Oh my Lanta.
So what are we doing? Why are we messing with these guys? What the hell you want? He's very, very angry birdman.
Well, with good cause. He's working through some things.
So
Lots of personal issues.
you were speaking to my
Okay.
sister, so I assume she relayed to you how we would prefer to sneak into Zolima's office would be more wild as a crowd. And perhaps if something were to occur in the crowd to draw Zolima out, you know, maybe that could give us an in.
Are you thinking distraction? Or are you thinking...
Well, slow down now, lady. Come on, there's lots of innocent people here too. We're not trying to talk about. Listen.
I'm-
Listen. You guys asked. Okay. I have to be honest. You guys asked me if I knew Secret Dust. Okay. She told me what happened. Okay. Don't do that here, please. That will instantly lock down. We will be tossed out. It will be done. Over. Look how many guards are out here.
It was an exceptional distraction.
I did notice though, we are looking for Shogo. Because
Shago.
we need Shago, yes. We need to get rid of him. So if we can get
Whoa. Why you gotta kill poor Shago for? What does Shago do?
he's on someone's bad head list, so
She likes to murder everybody.
He needs to go. So but if
By the way, you guys lost Omala.
I feel like people are just in tow. Like I don't.
Is it our job to
We
move
can't-
everybody's tokens?
Yeah, we also
Listen,
can't
you
do
get
that.
no. You guys came in and immediately went shopping. You didn't care where Omala was. You didn't care what he did. Throngs of people. It's like a kid. He got lost in the crowd.
he's our guide. And he's
No,
I feel like
not
his job
not
is
he's lost. He's lost to you. You lost track of him. You were all wide-eyed and bushy tails at the shops, and you turned around. Where's Omala? Fuck, I don't know. Does anybody keep an eye on him?
Well, again, I wasn't really shopping.
So you should have been keeping an eye on him.
That's what I was.
Again,
saying, 'cause I wasn't.
Yeah.
Why would you want to kill poor Shago? Shago is just an accountant. He has not hurt nobody.
Well, he's on someone's bad hit list, and now he's in trouble. So now he needs to go.
Oh, so you are mercenaries. You are murderers for hire, is what you're saying.
She
The-
is.
This one job is for me, but what we could do is I could lure him out, use that as a distraction while I confront him. It's going to be
You lure Shago out.
Yes.
How are you planning to lure Shago out? He is just an accountant. He sits in his room over there doing paperwork.
I'll get him out. We're gonna get him
Shago
out.
is neither guard nor leader. He is just an accountant.
That's why it'll be easy to get out.
Well, why do we
Quite the contrary.
why do we not get someone in? Can we have people we can turn invisible?
I have an invisibility, and you guys have invisibility spells, but I would rather just.
You lure him out, you kill him, you get guards, you're gone.
Well, while that's happening, while we're making a big spectacle of him being in trouble and causing a muss and he's a bad guy, then other people can sneak in because the two buildings are very close. So the guards will come from one building to the other to protect.
Or we make a different kind of distraction. Lure the guards over. Two-prong attack. Perhaps Talos can put on a shield if you don't want us to hurt anyone.
I'm just gonna hurt Sharko. Don't worry.
No, our Tabaxi friends don't want us to hurt anyone.
Sharko is
What?
an exception.
That's fine.
There must be a different way out rather than killing a poor man. What has he done? I still don't understand. You just says someone wants you to kill him. That is a good reason. Someone wants you to kill someone. So just let's kill someone. Sure. Why not?
Yes, pretty much.
Your friend is pretty dark.
She's
Yes.
a death cleric. But if Shago is
Time's
not
up.
killed,
His time's up.
then Omala must die. So is Amala or is Shago? This is the choice.
Oh, I already made my choice.
Why are we
And
killing Omala?
Omala is more valuable to us.
Oh, yes. You're very wise and all-knowing guide.
Well,
He did so
Omala
much
is more
for you.
valuable- is more valuable to Hope. Even with me, he could go either way. I don't care.
Sure. Again, I am not here to judge relationships with people. I mean, if you like the guy, he seemed pleasant enough to me. Just kind of bumbling, but it's okay. You know. I don't think he should die any more than Shaco.
Shago's digged his own grave, so now he must pay.
You haven't told us why he deserves this
I
horrible
don't
death.
care. I don't care. He's
I
gonna
mean, we
explode.
can't just go
It's
around
okay.
murdering everybody you see. So, like,
I don't.
Why
I got
that guy?
hired.
Okay,
That's the guy that's on my list.
can you at least tell me who hired it? Why? What did they tell you? What was the reason?
I also would like to point out that at least on 4 different occasions this session alone, hope you have told everybody you're a murder hobo. So I feel like that's pretty reasonable.
You've told these people about 4 times.
At least 4 times.
Yeah, I think Flask of Wine's surprise is not that she is so murderous, is that the supposed more valiant members seem to be perfectly okay with it. That is the issue he's having.
Oh, that is the issue he's having.
What I
said my piece.
will say is that we have a larger mission at stake, and this is a step towards it. So this is we'll call it a favor that we're doing for somebody in power who is going to help us further our mission in another way. Step in the road.
He's on my death list. He
Dece-
needs to go.
deception check, please.
That's not deception.
When you're withholding the truth, that is literally deception. Omission is deception. And again, just because he knows you might be lying doesn't necessarily mean bad things are going to happen to you.
Yeah,
Okay,
he
let's
keeps
see here.
He keeps making you do these checks, and not me.
Because he's the one talking to him. All right,
Well,
there you go.
talked to
I
him
said
too.
one line
That's
and
right.
this whole fucking monologue. Now I'm the one who has to roll.
Because
I'm
no one has
saying
said a
facts.
damn word. Here's the thing. He just flat out said, why do you want to kill this guy? And Hope's like, I'm a murder hobo. Like, there's no denying that, right? He's obvious, yes, he understands that. Okay? You try to come up with this very fanciful, well, let me just say, I'll give you part of the truth. Maybe that'll be enough for you. And a very inquisitive feline is like, and he squints his eye. Listen, just because everyone else is adept at walking around the pile of shit and you step in it is not...
Do you want me to make a fucking animal handling check here? Is that what you're trying to say?
Are you calling these sentient felines animals? Is that what you're doing?
You are the one who called them felines, sir. Do not put that evil upon
I said
them.
sentient felines. We are sentient apes. What do you want?
You called them felines. I did not use that terminology.
Oh.
At any rate, he rolled a 20 on the inside check. So he's kind of looking at you. He's like, I appreciate, not spilling all the beans. I'm right there with you. I like to hold my cards close to the chest too. Considering where you came from, I'm assuming this has to do with the merchant prince.
Yes.
It does have to do with a merchant prince, yes.
I think there's only one.
No, there's more-
than
multiple.
one.
Oh,
There's
is there?
so
Yeah.
many more.
There's multiple.
The city.
One, remember, Kawathi is one of them. That's the one who hired you. There's also the one, and I keep forgetting his goddamn name. There's the one that Holgern's staying with. He's a merchant prince as well.
Oh, gotcha.
And there's several more that you haven't met.
Oh, okay. I'm just gonna say sure.
You see, maybe you should listen to your friend. Well, maybe this is why she is so murderous. She has difficulty not telling the truth, and that can lead to problems sometimes. But in this case, it's not a bad thing. I am not trying to hurt you, my friend.
All that I would say is that if it was unsafe to have the conversation that we were having in the woods, it's far less safe for us to have that conversation here.
It is not my fault you were not forthcoming in the woods. That would have been a much better place to tell me everything. Instead, we are doing it here.
Why
You
do
know-
you need? Why do you need to know?
Because it is my business to know. I drink and I know things.
Well, with a name like bottle of wine, I would imagine you're getting
Flask, darling, flask.
less.
A bottle is very mundane. A flask is much more.
Just turned into Edna mode.
A little bit of a flask has a little bit more of a je ne sais quoi, if you will.
Okay.
Joaquin Martano is the name of the merchant prince that Holger is staying with.
The who? What?
Joaquin Martano.
Oh, okay, got you. I have it in my notes somewhere.
Yeah, so do I. That's what I looked. Anyway, no, I mean, do we have a part?
Wakanga, yeah, Wakanga.
Wakanga.
Uh,
Oh, see, autocorrect sucks. Balls.
Yeah, Wakanga. I should remember that because his name sounds like Wakanda. It's Wakanda, just a G instead of a D. But yeah,
I
Wakanga.
thought
There
it
you
was.
go.
I thought that's what it was. I'll say
It-
again. I'll say this is that we alluded to you as to what our overarching goal is here in this part of the world, and this is a step towards that.
No,
I'm not sure what other additional information that you need.
my
Listen.
overarching is to try to get that soul mongering device back.
What? Did you say that out loud?
Yes.
Oh my god.
So River Mist and Flask of Wine look at each other, and they look at you. You're being quiet about other things, and that you yell out.
She's not the smartest.
At least please tell me that we're whispering.
Okay,
over
this
here.
this has become far more complicated now. Not with us, mind you. We're not. We don't have a problem. However, moment. That's exactly what he needed. I have heard what has been happening in the Evening Lands, especially after our people invaded. You are the heroes, are you not?
Yes.
I think that's fair to say.
Okay. What we're here for is actually much more mundane. However, our Kinich does worry about some of the motives happening in the Empire. You see, the Tiger of the Mountain, especially the Tiger clan, they are very proud, especially when it comes to our people and our nation. While, yes, faith is important to all, but it's not the core of what we are. What's his name? Get my notes again. Tichak does not trust the leadership within the Kainich. See, the Kainich is a council of 5 kings, which, if you haven't figured it out by now, that's what Kainich means in Nekari. And the head of this council, if you will, is, where is it? I should have more stuff open. Yes. The Lion Kinich of Tinil'Gan, the Alom Al-Kinich, King of Kings, if you will, of the Karian Empire, is Yaxnun, and his throne sits in the center in Tinil'Gan. The Lion folk of Tinil'Gan are very fanatically religious. And my king worries that they are putting that over the welfare of the Guardians and our people as a whole. And he's heard the rumors of this soulmonger that you speak of. So he sent us here to see if we can find out anything about it, as well as some black market stuff going on here that they're not too happy about, but that's a minor thing. So as you could see, serendipity is on your side.
Yes, that device is very dangerous and needs to be out of their hands.
It needs to be out of anyone's hands.
Well, there's...
Excuse me.
Bless you.
Thank you.
There's safer hands, like the person it actually belongs to.
Okay, so you were sent here to suss out more information about this soulmonger.
Yes, yes. Our king
What
is...
were you thinking? How were you thinking of doing this?
Well, again, if there's any documentation, any information, it's going to be in Jolima's office. That's the only place, because Jolima is a sentinel of Yaxnun, and he is also very faithful himself. So it would make sense, especially in these crossroads of the Empire that is Fort Belluarian, that some information, perhaps the trafficking of these people for the souls, is passing through here. So that's why we really need to get in there. It is of vital importance to our king, and of vital importance to perhaps the welfare of the Empire as a whole.
Okay.
Definitely agree, and that's why I wanted one of us to go in there too, because I know who that belongs to and needs to get back into the right hands. So it's
Kinda
not
like-
at danger.
His eyes narrowing. Why did you keep saying who it belongs to? What are you speaking of?
Yes. What are you speaking of, Hope?
I'm also quite curious. This is quite a bit of a deviation from what our initial intended goal was.
Well, they said when we were
That it
talking
was to be destroyed.
And with that, it is 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
Cliffhanger! Perfect timing, like on the dot. And that
Oh man,
is where we will end it, and we will pick this up next week.
There's so many words that are difficult to spell.
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah.
That's fine. Just bear
I
with me.
have a habit of that, and I do it so much that I forget it. I've practiced this, and I know it's pronounced Kainish, and I keep forgetting it, and I resorting to King instead of saying Kainish, which sounds so fucking cool. Kainish, yes, that's the thing that's spelled K''INICH, Kainish, which is literally a Mayan word for king.
Love it. I love it all, but it's just hard to spell whenever I'm trying to take notes fast.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I will put if that happens, just tell me. I'll type stuff in the chat. That's not a problem.
Yeah.
I've done that before. And you can always watch it on a replay.
Exactly. I try not to interrupt the flow because role play.
Kainish.
Kainish.
Man, all of the subtlety in the world to just get thrown out the fucking window.
That's hope.
Yeah, apparently. Holy crap.
You see, this is what happens when Coda dies. Because Coda was always the one, hope. Hope. Don't talk too much. Stop.
Okay, whose job is that now?
No one's, apparently. She has no leash. Turnick, are you kidding me? Turnick just sits there twiddling his thumbs. He's like, I mean,
apparently.
if Chris was here, Talos most likely would have
Okay.
been a little bit more, but
he's good about that.
Yeah. And while I could have done that for Talos, I'm also the DM, and this is the kind of shit I live for. So I'm not gonna. I wasn't gonna stop her.
No, because apparently we were being too subtle for our own good and not getting access to NPC help that we. Really need.
Listen. There's no matter what I do, it could always be duplicitous. It's a 50-50 chance that they could be out to screw you. You never know. So I mean, there's no. I'm not going to say you're wrong. Keeping it close to the chest. I would just say that sometimes you got to think about. Sometimes you must need to trust people. That's all.
Yeah.
I really want that device now. Like, I really want it. Like, I'm going to go all out to try to get it.
It's going to be interesting.
Yeah, it's going to be fucking interesting.
That's one word for it.
Well, there's three things here. Holgurn told Barrick you need to destroy this fucking thing. We told all of you, but specifically, yes. But you know how he is with Barrick. So that was obviously, that was a nod looking at you. Then we have, everyone heard that, but then we have Callie talking to her matron, telling her that she needs to take it and return it to Duminos.
Well, she needs to bring it to Duminos.
Right. And then we have Iran telling Hope that she needs to take it and deliver it only to her. So it's, yeah.
Hope is going to do everything in her fucking power to get that fucking thing.
And other than everyone knowing Holgurn said to destroy it, that's all anyone knows. No one knows this other shit going on.
Like I said, it's going to be very interesting.
I love drama!
How dare you accuse us of fucking starting the drama earlier today? Fuck you, you son of a bitch.
Hold on. As a DM, it is my job to put you in situations.
Your job is as DM to sow seeds of dissent, you son of a bitch.
You could all very easily come to an agreement. You're supposed to be friends, right? You're supposed to be unlikely heroes. Overcome adversity.
These people for like a week now.
Or y'all could kill each other and the story ends. I don't know. I mean, there's a possibility.
I'm gonna do everything in my power to get that fucking thing.
To be fair, the story technically wouldn't end. I would let people, if that happens, make new characters or whatever.
Well, clear. Yeah. It's not going to end until you achieve the objective that you want it to end. So, you know.
Yeah.
Well, I purposely
even going
made
to death to try to get
because we had a little bit of a revolving thing. I that's why early on I made a thing about the unlikely heroes. It was kind of a repeating cycle that there have been unlikely heroes in the past, and the cycle's repeated multiple times, and it seems like the one that could possibly end it all, the cycle, break the wheel, if you will. And that because it's a prophecy, if a hero dies, there's always someone in the wings waiting to replace that hero, because that group has to exist for part of the prophecy. So I kind of made a built-in thing to where players die, they can always replace them with a new player or make a new character or whatever the case is.
Sure.
Yeah. So, because if I didn't, it'd be like, oh, story's over, we're done. Goodbye. You died. Yeah, and that's no fun. But yeah, so that's it. You guys enjoy yourselves? Was it fun?
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Give you some shopping?
Yeah.
Yes, shopping.
I was laughing in tears a couple of times. I had to turn off the camera, so it
We
was
saw.
a good night. Yes.
saw. And I will say, I will keep making you roll deception checks every time you are not fully. And again, it's not that you're. Remember when I'm having you roll a deception check, it's not saying, oh, Barrick's trying to lie. It's the person you're talking to. Just like you do when someone tells you something, you're like, insight check. I want to see what they're thinking. Well, same thing. You're telling him stuff, and he's like, So he's doing an insight check on you, which you have to counter. And a deceptive check is what counters an insight.
Yeah. I heard you.
I just don't like it.
Still don't like it.
Barrick's a bad
everything in my
liar.
power to be convincing. I'm a pretty fucking good liar. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Obviously
There it
not.
He's got a 15 charisma or something like that.
It's got
Yeah.
negative.
No, you actually have
Negative 1.
No.
Yeah,
it's-
he's
not
he has an 8
But-
charisma. What are you talking about? He's a fighter.
I don't know. I know.
Yeah.
I was very
Yeah.
confused. I was very confused because I was looking at the roll going,
Yeah, but insight, by the way, is wisdom. It's not charisma.
yeah.
Oh, that's me. Sorry. Yeah, deception is charisma.
Yeah.
He's got a negative 1
I'm
every
like,
time he
you
does
need to-
it.
Y'all need to have Callie be doing all this shit. And
And like persuasion, there has to be a concentrated effort to say, I'm trying to make them, I'm trying to persuade them into this, but that's you doing something. It's like, oh, this is what I'm trying to persuade them. You have to say, I'm trying to persuade them to believe this. But if you're just talking and they're, look at that, Jeff. It's an insight check. It's just how it goes. I mean, Bear can be very persuasive when he wants to.
we'll
Be
see.
very intimidating when he wants to.
That as well, yes. But these are some nice kitty cat people. There's no reason to intimidate them. I mean, why?
Not yet.
No. We need Turnic to seduce.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, Turnic, we have an open door here.
Use it.
Wide
Damn it,
open
use
door.
it.
I want to say I also have a -1 in charisma.
Yeah.
What about performance? What do you have in performance?
That is charisma.
The charisma.
That's a the
Oh
only
my
one that's
God,
going to
that's
seduce anyone here is literally the seduction class bard. That's
No,
Athletic.
no, I could do it.
You
Oh,
can
I
do
mean,
it.
you could, yeah,
Yeah.
you could, yeah. Obviously, yeah, but
No,
you guys have the same, I think. Well, he has 1 plus modifier above you.
Yeah.
Callie has just become Turnic's unofficial wingman.
Yeah, work on
Yeah,
that. Work on him, please.
Well, I tried to dance with him and he stepped on my foot. So we got some progress that we need to make, friend.
Work on that with him, please.
Okay,
'Cause
I'll do it.
Yeah. Oh, actually, it's way more than that. Persuasion. He has +7 to persuasion. You have +3.
Yeah. So clearly, it should be the grumpy bard. Who's
Right.
doing everything.
Exactly. And his intimidation, by the way, even beats Barracks. He has +11 to intimidation. Mumble grumble. Oh, it's ridiculous. Okay,
Chris,
I gotta go to bed.
yeah.
It's
It's about time.
Yeah, Chris, please get well.
Just get better. Feel
We're not trying to rush you back by any means,
Not at
but
all.
we do miss you.
But just kidding.
Yeah, we're all
Yeah,
fucking up
hurry
your
the fuck up.
character.
All right. He's like, as long as you don't kill me. I'm like, yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen here. It's not at this part. I knew there was nothing yet. I mean, if this continued on, it could have happened. But I mean, for all I know, you guys could have stormed this thing and tried to fight every single guard in here. And
We could have.
We haven't yet, but don't give Hope any
if
ideas.
Baldur's Gate has taught me anything, you certainly can try.
I saw my check. We successfully did it in the Goblin Town.
We had to also restart how many times? How many times do we have to save and reload?
Yeah, we
That
didn't have
instant?
save states to rely on.
I don't remember.
I remember John climbing up the side of the wall and literally aggroing the entire camp, and we had to reload.
Oh, that's different.
We were all of us were in one spot, right? We're like, okay, we're just straight. Okay, how are we gonna do this? We're gonna go in here. We're gonna go here. And like, where's John? And we're, oh shit! Boom! We're like, fuck, John!
I don't believe it.
What'd you do?
That sounds like something I would do. Just for the hell of
All right, yeah, I gotta get up at 5:30. Okay, we're out of here. Thank you guys for joining us. We'll be back Friday. We won't be back with Rise of Team Out, even though they've been trying to beg me to play without Mickey. But I'm like, no. She found a weapon. We need to wait because there's some RP stuff here. Or without Thanik. Sorry, not Mickey. Thanik's not gonna be there, but he found a weapon. So we won't be doing Rise of Team Out this Friday, but we should be back with Soul to Message Dawn next Tuesday, and Rise of Team Out should come back in the week after. So thank you again, and until next time, so say we all.